Hypocrisy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Law-Splaining the Interwebs. I am your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. It is Filler Arc Friday. Welcome to it. We've got an illustrious panel for you today. To my immediate, it's my left, but it's my left. Quarter Black Garrett, how you doing, brother?
Dude, I'm doing great. It's been a little while since we've had a chat, and I'm glad to be here.
I know, it's been since like Monday.
It has.
But this is different. This is way different.
It's way different.
Because Monday, of course, what is D&D, and we don't get to talk about very serious stuff like dick jokes.
Nope.
All the time.
No dick. We're very serious during D&D.
How do you play D&D without dick jokes?
It was a lie. It was a lie.
It's a complete lie. It's a complete lie.
My character's literally a leather-wearing fairy that summons tentacles. Okay.
Oh no.
We had a tub bath together.
It's supposed to be a fantasy, not reality.
Yeah, right.
That's the criticism I keep getting. Anyway, so welcome to one of the Friday shows, man. I've been wanting to get you on for like a while, and we got to do another movie review.
Hell yeah, we do. I was thinking about that too. So we got to figure out a good movie.
When was the last time you guys did a movie review? What movie was it?
It was
Showdown Little Tokyo.
Showdown.
Oh,
Yeah. It was my first introduction to that movie. I'd never seen it before.
Oh,
It's so good. It's I love getting my cherry popped on movies like that. So
It's magic.
man.
Dude, last night I watched a classic on Twitch. I watched Road Trip
Oh my god!
from 2000.
Oh, dude, I think I saw
like
it with
way
you.
back in the day.
With a skinny dude. They get
Yeah,
smashed
and
by
then
the
yeah.
Euro
black
Trip
lady.
was-
Yeah,
was the sequel.
Breckenmeyer.
Euro Trip is
Where-
also
Was
very
Amy
good.
Smart was her name, right? Is that
Yeah.
the chick?
So listen to this cast of where'd they go. You have Breckenmeyer, where'd he go? Amy Smart, where'd she go?
The Wall.
Sean William Scott, completely missing in action. DJ Squalls in like 8 movies in a row, and then Ghost.
and then gone.
Forever.
like, and that's the main cast. And also, and Tom Green.
What, Tom
I mean,
Green?
Yeah.
Tom Green, yep.
Tom
Oh,
Green's
man.
Tom Green.
The snake part's
yeah,
the
he's
best
just Tom
part.
Green. Oh god, it's so
God.
funny.
I eat the hot dog from the other side of the hot dog. And
But yeah, I watched that last night. I was just in heavenly 2000 bliss because the shit came out in 2000.
I love going back to watch those 2000 era comedies because it's an era. It's
Yeah.
just a very specific
is.
style
And
comedy.
they're filled with titties.
They
a lot
are.
of titties.
They were.
Tons of them.
that's what
Dude.
the '80s are for.
That's
Man,
what R meant back then. R
That's what I
basically
grew up
equated
with.
to titties.
Drex, dude,
Yeah.
80s, 90s. You know,
Yep.
my mom, dad, I was poor. I was in a trailer. I had VHSs and shit from the 80s. Dude, I saw titties. I saw this one movie where this like giant alien worm just wrecked this chick. And I don't even know what it was. I've tried Googling it 1,000 times. It was like a big slug worm, and they're in this like alien looking place where it's just like black walls and black.
How do you not have a name for this movie?
And then he's like jiggling on her, and her clothes come off, and then she starts moaning, and then she dies. And I'm like, and of
Oh,
course,
it's
you know,
perfect.
I don't know
Dude,
if
I
that's a
spilled-
mainstream film.
I spilled a
That's
lot of
the
loads
best
to that
one night
scene,
stand.
and I'm trying to, I'm trying to
This
feel
is clearly
some-
an art house
Is
film.
it just like recorded onto a VHS? Like you
you're
have no
right.
clue. There's no
I was
sticker,
like-
nothing. Like
It was
Like a
legit, man.
snuff film.
It was like a horror movie, but for some reason there's like the naked worm lady. And then, you know, I wanted to dedicate, you know, some nostalgic loads to that movie, and I cannot find it.
Dude, there's a bunch of those old like sci-fi movies are impossible to find.
Yeah.
There's this one I mentioned this the other day. It was back in the early 90s because I was in Minnesota when I watched it. It was on HBO or Showtime or Cinemax or whatever, and it was not a titty movie. It was just a sci-fi movie, so there was nudity in it, but it wasn't like specifically for that. So it wasn't a Skinemax movie.
Oh my god!
But it was called Laser Ball. I swear to God. And it like these people would strap themselves into what looked like an electric chair, and it was a sport, I guess. And then this electric ball of energy would float between them, and they would like glare at it and try and move it with their mind. And then one's will would win out over the other, and it would shoot the ball directly through the forehead of the other person and kill him.
Jesus,
laser ball.
Yeah,
Add that to the list.
Yeah.
and I've been looking for this movie forever, and I like even on IMDb, I can't find this shit. It's under some like European name somewhere
Yeah.
or something, and it's like
Is it
what was-
Laser Ball?
Back in the day, like in the 2000s era, you would just turn the channels and then find something. You'd know what it is. You just be in the middle of a scene. And you'd be like, oh, what is this? All right, let's get titties in. I'll watch it. And then you're watching it. And then the movie ends and you have no clue, no way to get back to it. It's some kind of... That happened to me one time. I was with friends and we were watching like whatever was on the TV at the hotel. And it was some weird-ass movie with Willem Dafoe where he ate out this chick that was on her period. And we were like, what the fuck are we... What is this?
Wait a minute.
That was
it
real.
like a real artsy movie?
Yeah.
It's
I know
real.
this movie.
Do you know what it is? Oh my God, do you know what it is?
I'm trying to think.
I don't know what it is.
It's almost in black and white.
Jeff?
Like, no, so trivia.
Yeah, it was super
Willem
fucking weird.
Dafoe
Is this
actually
the
has
new one, like
sex
Lighthouse?
Yeah,
He
it's
actually
unsimulated.
has
For real?
Yeah, he has,
Unsimulated sex. Yeah.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
in the movie. I can't
He
remember
dicks
what
her
it's
down
called. But
In
yeah,
one scene.
that was the thing. So you
So,
could probably Google movies where Willem Dafoe actually has sex for the only time in his life, and it's that one. It's that one.
Manon,
I don't want
Manon
that
of
on
the
Wikipedia.
Spring. There was a weird film. Manon of the Spring is a French film.
It's called Antichrist. Sailor Mercury says it. That's it.
Is
it's
that
called
it?
Antichrist. Yeah. Yeah, with Willem Dafoe.
That
Like
was
he
the
and his
weirdest thing ever.
yeah, it's like he and his wife go to this like secluded cabin to like explore each other sexually or something. I watched it while drunk one time, like a long time ago, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I
Yeah.
still don't know like what happened in the movie, but it was weird as shit. So I'm with you on that.
I was
But,
scarred.
Did you see Camelot? They identified your movie.
Yeah, Galaxy of Terror. I looked up the scene while you guys were talking
Oh damn.
of the
See,
worm.
we're just
ripping
finding
the-
all kinds of classes.
Dude, her boobies are so fucking ginormous. They're
Okay,
they look
now I
like
have to
two
watch
bowling
this.
balls, man, with a nipple.
Galaxy of Terror. I gotta write this shit down. Let me see. Hold
Yeah,
on.
dude, it's
Galaxy
like an
of
alien
Terror.
ripoff, except naked chick with a worm. And that's the only scene where you see the boobies that I remember. So I was like 12, man. When shooting spring water and shit.
It's yeah. These
He's got
movies,
Robert
and
Englund in it.
Really?
being
Damn, yeah.
being a kid of the 80s and 90s, like people today, if you grew up too late, you just don't understand the struggle of like going through the TV guide and looking for the N next to the movie and going like, okay, that's the one I'm going to ask my parents if I can watch.
Yeah.
And then you're like, hey, yeah, Dad, can I watch this? I don't know, it's some sci-fi movie. I don't know. It sounded cool. Like when I read about it,
It's like Star Wars.
it's like, why'd you pick this one? Cause. And then you
man.
go and you watch it on your like normal resolution TV because HD didn't exist, but you had to be on time for that
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
Or
Yep.
you'd miss like the only breast scene in the whole movie in the first 5 minutes, and it was just like a tease for the rest of it. And you're sitting there for the next hour and a half, like wasting your night when you could be watching anything else.
Yep.
It was rough, man. It was really tough.
I looked
That was a glorious
It's a
specifically.
struggle.
I looked specifically for the VHSs, like at friends and parents' houses that were unlabeled. I'm like, if there was no label,
Like-
I'm like, pop that bitch in, baby.
Pop it in.
See what we
You
got.
knew what it was.
See what it
The
is.
worst was when your parents didn't subscribe to Skinamax or HBO, and you had to just watch the Snowfield, hoping.
Oh, yeah.
scroll
That was
would
me.
stop
Yeah.
and load.
No, but Jeff,
Really
it,
the
it,
whole
would- it would always
R.I.P.
clip in, right?
Yeah.
It would
See a titty. Yep.
You're like, oh shit.
You lock
Titties.
in on a breath.
You're
for
waiting
one
for that
second, you're
half
like,
second.
Yeah,
Half
buddy.
second, it would go blip, blip, and it would go back. Oh my, oh god,
Yeah.
what a
Yeah, that
glorious-
was
It's like a
Tell
quick
when the-
draw.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can tell
'cause
when
we-
the good parts of the videotapes were coming because it would start to get fuzzy. The tracking would go off. You're like,
Oh
this
yeah,
is coming.
always. Just wore out, man.
We had Charter, and for a while there was the option. We didn't have this, but there was the option on Charter where you could add like the Spice Channel and Adam and Eve TV.
Oh really?
And so yeah, they had them. It was like Channel 99 and 98 or something
What
like
was
that.
this?
God, it had to
90s,
be
right?
It had to be 90. It had to be literally 98, like
Yeah, late
also the
90s,
year
right?
98 or 99.
Okay.
Our man M had the D-Scrambler box.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
He had the shadiest uncle we've ever seen. You guys ever, because everyone
Did
says
they also
they know a
have the
shady
like
uncle.
50-foot satellite dish in front of the lawn
Yeah.
to go clean the snow off
Oh
of?
my god.
No, they just had
Oh.
the magic D-Scrambler box for the cable signal.
Oh, the black box was
And,
beautiful,
yeah,
man.
who was-
Man.
it was Ramon, Uncle Ramon.
Oh, he was.
Rich
This
bastards who
dude-
can afford those things.
No, these
Jeff.
are not rich toys.
Like,
These are toys
No.
that you get where rich people don't go.
He had a level of shadiness that like you don't really know what he did for a living. You know, you're like,
kind of afraid to ask.
yeah, you didn't want to ask. You're like, I mean, so he's in the States, I guess, legally. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
he just
How'd you get here? Well, you gotta
I'm here.
understand. Like,
Dude,
no,
he
well,
was
I just
great.
knew whenever Uncle Ramon was over, like everybody was happy. Everybody was having a good time.
Yep.
He's so fucking shifty.
Oh, dude, he took Shady to a whole different. Yeah, I hope he's doing great right now, wherever he is.
Yeah, he's
God,
good
God bless
stuff.
that dude.
How do you
By the
lose
way,
touch with a guy like that?
well, he
Who
was
do you keep
This
around?
is our friend's uncle that probably doesn't belong in the United States most of the time.
Jeff, okay. Jeff, have you ever looked at somebody? You took one look at him and you just went, you did the whole like, is he good? like, and we were kids and we said that, like, because kids accept everybody, right? They're just kind of like, oh hey, whatever. We're like, so everything is all hugs and kisses and love.
Yeah,
and all
what
of
are
a
you
sudden
gonna do about it?
Yeah.
That's the other thing. You're just over there and they're there. So
Yeah, you're just over there, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, hey, and you see Ramon. Well, hold up. It just something about him just gave you that air, and it was like, oh man, what a guy.
I had a Ramon. His name was Tracy, and it was one of my friend's uncles, of course.
Yeah, it's always the uncle.
And he was this hairy, little, frail, like old, creepy man guy. And he would always go to Blockbuster or whatever. I think it was Movie Gallery at the time. And he would rent us like porn movies.
Oh god, yes.
Yep.
And of course, I would, be watching them. And I didn't. Obviously, I stopped, hanging out with that friend eventually. And I learned about 8 years later that Tracy guy had went to prison for molesting a 12-year-old.
no,
And I was about
He was
12 years
grooming
old.
you.
And you're
He was grooming you.
He almost got
grooming.
my ass. No, I got out of there.
Damn.
he had a roulette wheel of all you and your friends' faces, and
Like,
Throw a dart at it.
which one is it gonna be tonight?
Which one?
I was the fat one. He didn't want me.
that's your natural defense,
Yeah,
Oh man.
it worked. I never got molested.
like a yellow frog.
Right? Oh, but you know, you
Don't
guys,
put your mouth
there-
on me,
Hey.
homie.
You might find the wrong pedo. More cushion for the pushing.
All right, so Quarter Black Garrett's intro being complete. Next to him, of course, we got Legal Vices. How you doing, Jeff? It's been a bit.
Pretty darn good. It has been.
Yeah,
It
how's
has
that?
been. We're doing good.
You got Korea still locked down? That whole place is safe now because of you?
Oh, the best news. This is really, really weird. 3 years ago yesterday, the mandatory indoor outdoor mask edict went into effect. Earlier this May, the indoor went out yesterday. I mean, outdoor yesterday. 3 years to the day. Now we don't have to wear masks inside buildings anymore.
Oh
Wow.
my
Shocking.
God.
3 years.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Dude, now the only place I have to wear them now is if I go into any sort of clinic at all. They make you if I
They
take my
do?
kids to the doctor. Yeah, the CDC still recommends it for like medical facilities. So I take my kids for their annual checkup, and you got to wear the mask. And I had a thing for myself the other day, and I'm in there for like an hour, and I had it the week before also. So I'm in there for an hour the week before, and I had this mask on the whole time. And then I go back last week, and they're like, or this week, and they're like, oh, you don't have to wear your mask when you're in the room, just like in the hallway. Like, well, fuck you. I've been having this thing on the whole time. Like,
So it makes no damn sense, man.
I don't need to wear it at all. It's a complete. Wait, you do because the CDC says so.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're
Yes.
still on YouTube.
when I went to the States for vacation this summer and I had to come back, you had to get a test within 48 hours of leaving. And the likelihood of me catching the vid in the waiting room to take my test was about 95%. I'm in a room with a bunch of 80-year-old people going,
Yeah.
I got a fever. I've had a fever for 2 weeks. You need to test me? I'm like, can you just all stand the fuck over there? I want to go home.
Can you all die together, please? Speaking
I
of
still
which,
have life to live.
I see a Star Wars girl talking shit in the chat. You know what?
Hey.
Fuck you, Anna.
Oh shit. Anna's in there.
Oh, never mind, Pat.
She says, I'm surprised your nose can fit in a mask. Oh, damn it. Below me is Camelot, of course. How's it going, brother? Naked Snake today.
Dude, it's going great. It's just everything's looking up, man. I got my race schedule in today. I got everything ironed out. YouTube's coming back. Rumble's exploding. Locals is awesome. Man,
Yes.
it's been real good lately, man.
Nice.
Dude. We should. I guess maybe should we announce, like, officially announce?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, I'm joining Camelot331 in Vegas the last weekend in February. I'm working right now on setting up a public meetup for anybody who wants to come meet us. There may be some other personalities, showing up there as well. I've been talking to a couple people who may come out. If they confirm solidly, then I will, I'll announce that. But it's going to be, we're going to getting a venue. There's going to be a couple hours. There's going to be drinks. We may do like a little live stage show for an hour or something. Have some jokes and laughs there. But mostly it's going to be come hang out with us, say hi, get a drink, meet other people who watch the shows. So come do that. Come to Vegas. It's the last weekend in Vegas. It's going to be a fucking blast.
Hell yeah.
So,
I won't even remember it, to be honest, so it's fun.
Vegas is always fun. Man. So are you going to have a reception after the wedding, or?
No.
Yes, but that'll be a small private affair.
Okay.
And it'll be completely nude, of course.
Of course.
Because we're betazoids, right? From Star Trek. So we have to get married in the nude, and we have to, it's how it goes. But
That's a disturbing thought.
But I've never been to Vegas, so this is my first
what?
time going.
Wait,
I've
really?
never been.
Oh, fuck?
It's a
15.
3-day place.
15.
Wow.
Wait, what?
The first
Yeah,
3 days are the
you're-
best days. After that, it gets worse.
Your
Yeah,
family
worse
never
every day after
invited
that.
me to come out. Racist?
I
invite
know
a
you've
Mexican
been there.
to come
How's
out.
that possible?
I've never been.
My parents live there. How have you never
know.
been there? Damn.
I don't know. I figured they'd, they don't like black people, I guess. They don't invite me.
Jesus.
It's really rude.
I don't know how that's even possible, honestly. You've been to California, fucking California, but not
Yeah.
Vegas?
I'm saying. I always want to go. My parents would always talk about me coming or taking me out there to go to like when I was little, to go to like Circus and all that
Yeah,
shit.
don't go there now.
Well, yeah, not
Don't
now.
go there now.
But like
You can
they
smell
always talk
Circus
about that, and then
before
we
you get
never
inside.
went, and so it was always I just never got to go to Vegas. Always wanted to.
Did our man
no.
M tell you that we were in Circus with the when we had the little armband on,
Yeah,
playing laser tag for literally the entire day? Did he ever tell you that?
yeah.
The
Yeah, I
whole
heard all
day.
these. I heard these
That's
great
awesome.
stories
Yeah,
about you
man.
guys going to Vegas and hanging out. I heard that. I've been told them many times.
Oh
Cunt.
man, you
Circus
missed
was
out.
great as a kid.
It was
but it's just-
amazing.
I think the last time they cleaned it was 1985, though.
Agreed.
Every time I go at one of the older, like Circus. That's my next one. I went to the Flamingo.
Yep.
I went to the
Oh,
Excalibur.
Yep.
They're gross, but it's
They are.
Vegas. All right, it's Vegas. You got
I
to
remember
play
when
it
the
right.
Excalibur was the new kid on the block.
It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking cool. You got
When I was
all
going to
like,
go to the
you know.
Stardust. And
Yeah.
back
Oh
in the day.
man.
I don't know anything about it at all. But
Dude, I don't either. I've been to Vegas. This will be my 15th time. And
Damn,
all
nice.
I do is get drunk. I don't even know what you guys know about Excalibur and shit. I like
Oh, Camelot.
I get
there's a
drunk the
spot
whole
you
time.
got to hit when you get drunk and you need to eat. There's one in the link. I don't know what the hours are. They used to be 24/7 before all the the lockdown bullshit. Make sure you hit Hash House a Go-Go, Twisted Farm
Hash
Food.
House a Go-Go.
Yeah, look it up on your computer and just look at those pictures, man. You get
Oh,
the chicken and
dude.
waffle. So the pancake comes out on a pizza pan.
My God, dude, I
And
always
it
go to
is-
Batista's, man.
Oh yeah, dude, you got to hit Hash House a Go-Go, man. Got to hit it. Vegas staple, Yardbird in the Venetian. There's so many spots out there, man.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I've been there.
God.
Yeah,
Dude,
Oh yeah, you've been over there, Garrett. What you think?
Yardbird. I like
I was-
Yardbird.
Yep.
I was at this
Yeah, I like it a lot.
this club, which I guess you could eat there maybe, but I was at this club, and I don't even remember what it's called, but it was like super, like Japanese themed. I think can't even remember now. It's in the Venetian, I believe, and that's the shit because I go there every time, and there's always chicks, and they always we're always smashed, and we go hang out, and it's the greatest shit ever.
Beautiful.
That's the club to go to.
I would say, Nick, the recommendation I would have for you, go to the 8 Lounge, cigar lounge in Resort World. One of the best cigar lounges on planet Earth. It's
Oh, shit.
amazing.
okay.
Let me check that out.
Wait,
See, I got all this stuff to do now. This is
Camelot,
gonna be
did
great.
Yeah,
you
dude,
ever go to
it's
Heart
like-
Attack Grill?
It's too much stuff to do.
I've been to Heart Attack Grill. Yeah,
How
Oh,
was
yeah.
it?
it's fantastic.
Oh god, Nick, you
Good
got to
bread.
go there.
Heart Attack Grill.
Heart Attack Grill. It's your
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
you were
it's
made.
like the
you were
most
born to go there.
hardcore of hardcore foods.
Yeah, it is hardcore.
Didn't
I
the
think
owner
even the
like
shakes have, like,
die of a
stick of
heart
butter.
attack? Actually,
Yeah,
Did
the
he?
spokesman.
Yeah.
The spokesman died of a heart attack.
Well,
oh, Nick,
That's
if
what it
you're
says on the
350
can.
I think is it 350 and above, you eat for free, right?
yeah.
I think it's
the,
350.
your weight.
Yeah. They weigh you to get in.
Yeah.
Nick, you got to see this place.
It's glory. It's the most
sounds
American
terrible.
thing of all.
Oh.
Like that's what Vegas is. Vegas is like the pinnacle of American like
Decadence.
decadence. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
everything you could
Yep.
possibly want. There's titties
Yeah.
everywhere. There's money. There's drugs.
Dude,
There's
the strip
everything.
All
strip
degeneracy.
clubs.
It's
The strip
just
clubs
everything.
are great. Like the
Yeah.
chicks are, man, the chicks are like they're pretty damn look. Okay, I'm in Alabama, right? So if I go to a strip club, it's like grandmas and C-section.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Real
no,
saggy.
but-
No, it's
Dude,
it's like the Minnesota ones. They're
Yeah.
sad. They're actually like
yeah,
they have a
you
line,
actually
you're like,
get depressed.
Yeah, and you feel
Yeah,
real
just-
bad for even being there and exploiting their asses. But if you go to Vegas, man, they're all smoking, dude, and they will be like, "Hey, bruh, you want to go in the back room?" And I'm like, "No," and they're like, "But what if we did it for free?" And I'm like, "No," and then the lady grabbed my shaft anyway. It's crazy.
Damn.
I had cargo
Vegas.
shorts on,
That's Vegas.
and I'm a dumbass.
That's
I had
Vegas,
cargo
man.
Dude, she was
yeah.
like,
Well, we got
yeah.
Camelot. We got handed the little cards. We got when they're on the
"The
street. like,
cards,
click, click,
yeah,
click, click,
dude."
click. And they handed us
Yeah,
those
they're
when we were
everywhere.
kids, man.
Those
You
are
gotta
Guatemalans.
know what that does to you as a kid. You're just
Yeah.
Nick. We're like
kidding.
what, fucking 11, 12, just walking the strip, and all of a sudden, "Shh, this is my sister. He hands me these cards. 1-800 get this ass. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, so I think we ended up calling the number because that's what kids do, right?
Oh, of course.
Wow, I love that place, man.
Dude,
Before
no,
the douchebags came, it's
the
my favorite
crazy-
city.
The craziest shit ever is they got like maybe Guatemalans, I don't know, but they have like reflective vests on, like they're official employees, man, and they're just handing you cards with numbers on them with titties on them.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, it's like an official business, which means it's probably pretty good. Might not even have to wrap that bitch.
and that's when Vegas
I
started to
still-
go
yeah,
downhill.
you would. You
When
would.
they,
Let me just.
probably
What do you
should.
mean? Wait,
I'm
hold
gonna
on. Say that
say
again. Say it again.
Probably. Oh, yeah.
Vegas went downhill because we getting titties now.
No.
Vegas went downhill when they started not allowing 1-800-EAT-ASS to be put on the side of taxis and on top of taxis.
Yeah, they tried to
When
they tried to
cleaned
clean
it up.
Vegas up.
Yeah,
and
they
it
got
got
a family
Oh,
place.
All right.
Yeah, they tried to turn to a family place. Then the rejects from California started coming in. They
Have
turned it
respect for my
shittier.
family, Drex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm in
fucked
Alabama.
up.
$5 buffets went away.
Yeah,
Free drinks
the
went away.
buffets.
See, I
God
missed all
damn.
that. So now I'm just gonna go for like some regular old Vegas, or regular new Vegas. I guess I don't know what it's like. So I
still
don't.
got the 800 number. At the old
Hey, Nick,
place.
Ybor City is what Vegas used to be.
Oh, Ybor City is hilarious.
Ybor City is literally like Babylon 9.0. Like this is the end of civilization right here, Ybor City.
when I saw that tall black dude try to pick up the chick ship like a bowling ball in a stretched out
Oh,
suit,
fuck,
I was like,
What?
so we were in Ybor for one of the Dick Masterson did a live show down there, Road Rage in Tampa, and it was end of the night, so bars are all letting out and everybody's just meandering back to wherever they're going, and this dude, like it was like the last chance pickup time, right? So this dude, he clearly had been striking out all night. This girl walks up in like a leather unitard, and it is struggling to stay attached to itself. And she is literally bowling ball shaped. It was, and he's like, "Hey girl, what that ass do?" Right? And she's like, "Oh, hey," and she kind of like blows him off. And I was like, what the hell just happened? Like, this is a man who tried to grab a bowling ball and realized there were no finger holes. Like this, it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, it was weird interaction. It was just gross. Like he was a tall dude who looked like he was in shape too. I was like, man, this is desperate times. Desperate times. It
Wow,
was,
she shot him down.
Dude,
that's
yeah.
fucked up.
I always see every time I go to Vegas, I'll see like a 60 or 70-year-old man in a Hawaiian t-shirt with like a 4'10" white girl that's like in like a pink onesie that looks like she's 14, and it's straight up sugar baby stuff. It's
Oh
weird,
yeah.
man.
Oh god. That's
Yeah.
And they're
Like,
like
expect-
they're dolled up all ridiculously. It's
Expect to get groped too. That happens to me every time I go. My
I
ass
get
gets
groped,
grabbed.
dude. My
or-
titties, dude. Man, the first
I don't
time
know
I
what it
ever
is.
went when I was in shape, I was in a club because all my boys were in a club, so I went into the club, And I had no experience, and I had a Fallout shirt on that was blue, and it was super tight, and I was like 149 pounds. I didn't have much muscle, but my titties were huge because they've always been huge. And these girls just surrounded me like sharks and just started rubbing all over my shoulders and chest, and they were drunk as hell. And I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And they're like, "Wow, your chest, oh my god!" And I'm like, And they say they like dad bod guy. You bitches lying.
No, that's
Okay.
all a
Bottom
lie.
line.
Let me go ahead and do this, and then we'll introduce our last guest. I got to wait 20 minutes to introduce him, but no, so this is the social media lie, and these dudes don't get this. I like dad bods. I like older men with like gray hair. I like a guy who will just like a sweet nerd who just sits around playing video games. When you see those on like the Instagram reels and the TikToks or whatever, go to the profile and look for the OnlyFans link that's in there.
Yep.
That's their marketing ploy. You're like, oh, that's me. I'm an introverted nerd who would treat her right. Dude, she doesn't give a shit about you.
She already got a boyfriend.
Look at the dude that she's with, and look at the guys on her posters.
And he's Jack.
And he's Jack. And when Magic Mike 3 comes out, she's gonna be there. She doesn't want to see a movie about dad bod dudes. Okay.
Yeah.
Out of here. These
No-
dudes are fucking thirsty.
Lies.
It's a marketing ploy to get you to go to their Twitch or their OnlyFans or their premium Instagram or whatever. Like it's so funny. I learned this specifically when I downloaded TikTok for the first time and I saw all of the same shit constantly and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm like, okay, wait, TikTok knows my age. And so when all these chicks are saying, hey, I'm into guys over 40, I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it.
Yep. It's all a grift.
Yeah.
They like
And
to talk about crypto.
what's even worse, man. What's even worse is when they're like, so I was talking to this girl the other day, and she told me we were having a conversation, and I was like, whatever you do, because somebody asked for advice in my chat or something, and I was like, whatever you do, man, if a girl tells you she wants you to be extremely open and emotional and like just cry in front of her and shit, don't do that shit, because she gone as hell, or she'd be on Drex's ass. And this girl in my chat was like, I love when dudes show emotion to me, and I'm like, no. A guy hysterically crying over like a little bit of anxiety and stress and just breaks down in the supermarket. That girl don't want that is pussy repellent, man.
Done.
And she was like, nah. I had boyfriends that cried and I thought they were great. And I'm like, oh, so are you single now? And she's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, what happened to those 3 damn boys? What happened to boyfriends? Why aren't you with them anymore? We just didn't feel like attracted. Oh, shocking. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't do it. People got mad at me because I told Jordan Peterson to stop crying. And it's a general message though to guys, like don't cry. Jordan Peterson can cry, okay? It's fine. He's Jordan Peterson. He's a multimillionaire. He's married. Everything's okay, with that shit. That's up to him. You're not Jordan Peterson.
Right?
You're not at all. Like you can say wash your balls all day. It doesn't fix that. Like if you're crying, like they're walking away. No matter how much they say they're not. Like you have to build credit. And when you cry, that's a withdrawal from the bank. Like, and then you have to build that shit back up. You don't do that.
Can't be just dropping that all the time.
No.
No, I got real unlucky with my I made a video once and I got a little bit teary in it. And of course that shit went nuclear and it's my biggest video of all time. So now everybody's like, you're the guy that cried. I'm like, damn it, it was like one time.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes.
Camelot,
Go cry once.
you were on the Tribe of Men video.
Yeah, I was.
They did a video on you. I was like, that's Camelot, because he didn't know who you were. He goes, yeah, I don't know who this guy is. And I'm like, fuck, is that? I was like, is that Camelot? Oh, shit.
They roast you?
No.
No.
Oh,
They
okay.
didn't roast him.
I was
No,
curious.
he was cool. I actually know the guy now. We talked back and forth.
By the way, shout outs to Gary, Nerdrotic, and Elijah Schaefer
Not Elijah.
roasting Quarter Black in the
Look,
chat.
Oh, shit.
Look,
What
Elijah's
up,
just
Gary?
projecting. He was on this very show talking about how he was married to a man.
Yeah.
And he was eating out butts and stuff. So hey, that's a little projection there, Elijah. But yes, indeed, Gary did say I got roofied last time in Vegas, and I'm pretty sure I think I did. I think I did. Dude, I blacked out, dog.
No,
Out.
Same thing happened to me in Dallas when I went to visit Elijah.
That happened to me as well.
It all
Yeah.
makes
Questionable.
Yep. Speaking of roofies, what's up, Drex? How you doing, brother?
What's up, guys? What's up? What's up?
My chat wants to know your opinion of this girl, who is the closest thing they can find to the chick I was talking about from Ebor.
Oh my god! Damn, she cosplaying a bowling ball. So.
And I believe it too. I believe it. Like women, they go out like that and just do not realize.
It's
don't
like
think
someone
she-
shoved mashed potatoes into a sock.
Oh shit!
Damn.
I don't
What
think
is that?
Loompa.
I don't think
What
that'd be
is-
much damage
dude?
if you pushed her over, man. She just like roll.
Oh,
Just roll right back onto her feet.
Nah, dude, her body is built for surviving a car crash. For real.
right? That's oh god! Like, I'm literally just getting over a cold, and then you show me that shit. I think I just got sick again.
Imagine the smell,
damn.
Drex.
I know, right? Now hold on, I gotta tell you guys this though. Garrett was starting off the show. We're talking about movies and all that, right?
Yeah.
There's a movie that everybody definitely needs to go watch, man. Definitely, in terms of sheer entertainment value. And I took my daughter and her cousin to see it last weekend, and that is fucking Megan.
Yeah,
Megan's
I've heard
legit.
this.
Wait, oh, with, like,
I've
the
heard
little-
this. Yeah,
The
I
doll.
watched
robot
it.
doll
Hey,
thing?
Garrett, it is Child's Play 2 meets Ex Machina blended.
I'm all about it.
Wait, so it's good?
It looks
Yeah,
creepy as hell.
You would think that. So okay, so it's like it's only 20% actual horror, right?
Right.
It's mainly like because in Child's Play 2, it's more of like
Yeah.
dark comedy, satire,
Yeah.
almost kind of flipping the genre, right? And then more of like the Ex Machina element because of like the whole the aspect of like what would an AI do? How do we engage with technology? Things like that. But the movie just works, and it was the first time that like. I'll be honest with you guys. It was the first time in a long time I was in a theater and everyone was engaged start to finish. Because you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Gary, you've been in movies where people are kind of like arms crossed, right? Like this.
Yep.
They just
Silence.
like watch the movie. Yeah, just kind of, not really.
Or like
Everybody in that theater was engaged the whole time. The
Yeah, I
whole
want
time.
to see this, man.
It's been a while since I've seen a movie like that in a theater.
Definitely
Yeah.
go watch it. If you got time this weekend, catch Megan.
That
it just
and,
works.
Well, I want to see Well. So
I want to see the
bad.
whales.
Yeah,
I
I
got
wanna
to
see
support
that too.
Brendan
I
Fraser.
can't. It's, dude, it's like a rare movie for some reason. It's just rare.
Wait, what
I see
movie?
it every time I look in the mirror.
The Whale.
With Brendan
I don't want to
Fraser,
see it.
yeah.
I see it every day in my life.
Oh yeah, Brendan.
I'm
Fraser. I
gonna
heard he was
cry.
coming out with a
Yeah.
movie, but I haven't seen
Yeah.
it anywhere.
He won an
It's
award
like
for it like a few days
Winning
ago.
tons
He's
of
won
them.
all the awards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard the menu's really good.
It is. I saw that. We saw that one.
How do you have time for all these fucking movies?
Dude, Nick, I don't know what you're doing. Look, you got these like 19 kids, and you never watch movies. Like,
Streaming 24 hours a day.
I watched Road Trip.
That's a great movie.
I had an
That's a great-
opportunity
yeah,
to watch
dude.
a movie. I think one's 23 years
dude,
old.
last week I watched Joyride. It's a
Oh,
great damn
guys,
movie. With
Killer
the
Clowns
candy
from
cane.
Outer Space is on Twitch right
Oh.
now. By the way,
oh God, yes.
just
What a
so
great
everybody
movie.
knows, if you do those Prime Video watch parties like me, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is
yes.
on there.
They're making
It's
that
a-
game, Killer
it's-
Clowns game.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
That's
it's like an
gonna be terrible.
asymmetrical. Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Yeah,
I want to watch
see-
the two Nicolas Cage movies that are coming out. The Old Way that just came out, the Western, and then he's playing Dracula in Renfield in April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see Renfield just for that.
Born
Like he's
for that.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's gonna be something. Bram Stoker's Dracula is still my favorite Dracula movie, though, hands down.
it
1992.
was pretty good. I watched it on the plane the
Oh,
other
with,
day, and then
uh,
I felt like watching it on Twitch because I got to remember how hot Winona Ryder was. Like
Oh, dude, I would have. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
she was like she
Betty
looked.
Frost was nice. All the like
Yeah.
oh, don't forget early Monica Bellucci sighting, nude Monica Bellucci
Yeah.
as one of the three.
Yeah, one of the three temptresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monica
I didn't grow
Bellucci
up with
can
that
fucking
movie.
Get it, man.
She
I didn't
did
grow up
get
with
it
that
in
movie.
Irreversible.
That movie
Yeah.
was hilarious.
And the
But we're missing-
Brotherhood of the
You're
Wolf.
wrong for that.
We're missing the hottest vampire chick from any vampire movie, and that's Aaliyah. Oh my god, bro.
Wait, from
Oh,
City of
Queen
the
of the
Damned?
Damned?
I like
Damned?
Aaliyah.
Oh
Queen of the
god,
Damned.
dude, there's something
Aaliyah?
about her in that movie. It makes me rock just the whole time. I'm just
Well,
like,
Lady Raggeds and I have a Queen of the Damned story.
why'd you
So
have to die?
Mm.
What?
I know that
Oh,
damn
shit.
plane crash. Could have been in
Oh, so
Matrix.
she's so beautiful.
Matrix, the second
Yep.
Matrix and the third Matrix would have been good. It's a whole different
I
universe.
just want to kiss her on the forehead and tell her it's gonna be all right.
you can now. You just have to dig first.
Oh god damn, man.
Damn.
No,
Take your forehead home with it.
You know what's weird? Okay, so I watched Queen of the Dam like in my 20s for the first time because I just never got around to it. And I watched it, and I was, there's the little twink guy, and he's being kind of gay. And then it gets to like the Queen of the Dam lady, and I'm like, damn, this chick's hot. I've never seen her in anything really else. So I'm like, I'm gonna Google this bitch, and I like Google her, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Aaliyah, because I didn't really I was like a kid, so I didn't recognize who it was, and I was like, oh, there will never be another time. This is all I have. I can't believe this happened.
Dun dun
God.
dun 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 dun.
I worked at Circuit City when that fucking song came out that she did that had the damn baby sound in the back. Oh,
Oh my god.
I worked in the music department at Circuit City.
Oh,
I
man.
heard that
And
shit
it's just like,
forever. And I'm
It
like,
plays in my gym all the time.
ugh.
I don't even know what it's called anymore. I just think of that like that sound. Yeah. God damn.
Just over and over.
Yeah, just
No,
over.
so Queen of the Damned will always have a special place in my heart because that's where Lady Rackets and I transitioned from friends to dating.
Damn.
During that movie.
First
so-
base, second base.
Just first base.
Nice, nice,
I'm a gentleman.
tasteful.
Second base followed the movie.
I remember the first movie.
Nice.
In the credits.
I remember the first movie I took my ex-wife to, Nick.
What's that?
It was called The Crazies.
Oh, with the dude,
Yeah,
with the dude with the
with
pitchfork?
pitchfork.
Yeah.
pitchfork, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
watched that. Is it good?
Really?
Yep.
It's actually a good
great,
flick.
yeah.
Is it a good
Yeah.
movie? It's been.
It's a good movie. Yep. Saw it
She
in
left me.
theaters.
So.
Isn't the movie about like a small town that just goes crazy and just starts like
It's like a
murdering
zombie
people, like,
virus,
for no
but everybody
reason?
just goes insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So like
legit,
modern
though.
day.
Wait a minute. So
like that.
Aaliyah's the hottest vampire chick?
Yes.
Dude, she's shaped like a straw though.
What?
What about Blood Rain?
No.
She's pretty hot.
No, she's
Oh,
sexy. She's
Christina
like, nope.
Loken, or whatever how you say her last name.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
gotta
there's
be a
one.
hotter vampire somewhere. Wait, what about the True Blood chicks?
I never watched
I
that.
didn't watch
The-
that
The
girl
thin
stuff.
tail one, the redhead. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, So
Yeah.
the two chicks that were the hottest chicks in the movie Pitch Perfect are also both in True Blood, and they're stunners.
So who?
Yeah.
Oh, let me find it.
Yeah. The redhead vampire chick.
Underworld.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Kate
Kate
Beckinsale.
Beckinsale.
Kate
yeah.
Is she a
Beckinsale.
vampire?
I
in
guess.
that? I never watched that movie.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale could
the
definitely get
leather.
it back then. Yep, that leather.
Damn.
God damn.
She like shoots the stuff on the ground. Like when we talk
Oh,
about
Selma Hayek too.
great.
Selma Hayek
Oh,
and
okay.
Just Till Dawn.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
That's
From
it.
Dusk Till Dawn. From Dusk Till
Can't,
Dawn.
can't
Selma
argue with
Hayek.
that. Can't argue with
Yeah.
that.
I think it was a power thing with Aaliyah for me because she was like the Jesus God crazy figure, like
Oh, you're like, yes,
unbeatable.
queen.
Yeah, and that's
Of the
just
damned.
the true power. I was just like, yeah, that just makes me rock.
You think
Something
it's
about it.
is it Brittany Snow? Was she the one in?
Sounds like a porn name.
Yeah, but
Leave Britney Snow alone.
Brittany Snow. Just
is she the one? I'm trying to figure out which chick it was because their
yeah,
pictures
they're-
don't look.
There's
right.
Selma in chat.
Yep. Yeah. Man.
Selma Hayek
Desperado?
in that movie. Yeah, Desperado. That.
I know those
Selma
aren't like
Hayek's
really.
still hot.
That's not really her, but yeah,
That's not.
damn,
Yeah, the nudie scene was not Selma.
it's
I
not
was
really her. But
heartbroken.
you can imagine, you know.
Yep.
I did.
Mm-mm.
It's like when you played
Several times imagined that one.
between. I think it's called Between Two Souls. Maybe the video game on PlayStation 3. I think.
I remember that. That was Ellen
Yeah.
Page.
Yeah, and then people modded the game, and you could just zoom out when
Elliot.
she's showering, and she got a vagina and boobies. They like actually coded it in. They just
Oh yeah, I
they-
remember
that
when
3D
that
modeler is,
came out.
Yeah, he
dirty.
That didn't age well,
3D
though,
modeler
Camelot.
Chad.
That didn't age well.
It didn't
man.
age well, but look, dude, back in the day, in the Juno days, I would I'd have balls deep for sure.
Wait, you
In the
would have
Juno
balls deep
days.
Ellen Page?
In the Juno days, yes.
He's saying
He was
Ellen Page.
adorable.
He'd still do Ellen
yeah, this
Page.
is
He
pre.
just wouldn't be as
Hold
happy
on,
about
hold
it.
on.
Not currently, not the
Let me.
Abbott plant.
Hold on. I'm gonna look up pictures of Juno and to remember
Not
what
the
she looked
Abbott-
like
dude, she
back
was
then.
kinda- I like cute little weird looking girls.
No, she was in
They
the
deserve a
the
low
one on
view.
Netflix, the with the monkey. What's that show she's in?
What
The
the
superhero.
hell?
What the fuck? Oh, Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella
Oh,
Academy. Yeah.
Well, she's a dude now in that show
But yeah,
too.
and she's like 57. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Okay, here we go. Here's Brittany Snow, the vampire in True Blood. She's also in Pitch Perfect. This chick's pretty hot. She was hotter in Pitch Perfect, in my opinion. But
Zipper tits. God.
Let me see
here
this.
you go.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
She was so hot in True Blood.
I've never watched True Blood.
Yeah,
All
I
these
never saw
things
that.
I
Watch
gotta
it for her.
Well, yeah, but
She gets naked a lot.
She was in Cross the Universe. Also in Titty in that one too.
Goodness, it's like an
I love-
encyclopedia of breasts.
I love this. I love these.
They're all up
shows.
here, you know. I don't even
guys
think about it that
remember-
much, but it's back there.
Do you guys
like-
remember Beyond the Dust in 1981? 7 titties. It's like 27 seconds in. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my- we just know it, man.
Bam.
We know these things. Dude,
That's
I
why
went
I
through
see the
40s.
lineup for today, and I'm like, oh, what are we going to talk about today? I wonder.
Okay, well, we should tackle the very important subject that everybody's talking about for just a minute. Crowder versus Daily Wire is hitting every news thing, and we have the Quarter Black, formerly of Crowder and Associates or whatever. So I know you're getting bombarded with this. Do you want to just like address it real quick?
Sure. Yeah, I don't really know anything. I've been gone for about a year, not privy to any of this like information or whatever. But I know Steven. So these kinds of moves, they make a lot of sense. Why he would try and like team up with Daily Wire. It makes a lot of sense. They were friends. They've been kind of collabing for the last 4 years, at least for while I've been working there. And it makes a lot of sense for that reason. And then to get this offer that is, I would consider a lowball, because I know how many people he employees. I know the building. I know the production that we do. That was a severe lowball on him. So I can understand being kind of pissed off at that, and then seeing that in the contract and thinking, what is he doing? What's happening to other creators that aren't Steven Crowder, big name Steven Crowder? What's happening to the smaller people that are coming up? And then like moving that into, oh, maybe I should start my own project, a lot like that. And then kind of going back and forth. I get all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know any kind of like behind the scenes information on it. I know a lot of people want to.
My
think I
take
might
on it
have.
was like when I saw the contract, and I don't know, I don't have anywhere near Crowder numbers or the production or anything like that, but I know my numbers, and I've seen other contracts, and all I could think is they thought 50 million in 4 years is going to be enough. Like, not even close. Not even close for the type of numbers that he pulls, for the live streams that he pulls. I mean, he outdoes Fox, he outdoes everybody.
Yeah.
Basically. I mean, shit, that motherfucker outdid me on Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
That asshole.
You were damn close though. Like we
know,
were
I was-
all watching your
like-
show. After we get out of our show, we'd go into the research room and just be like watching your show while
Like,
you're.
I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. And then every day I'd look and I'm like
good
20,000 short, you bastard. But no,
Yeah, so it's like he's not a small fish in this pond, right? So to come in with this
Yeah.
low number for 4 years, I'd get mad
And
if I had that kind of stuff.
It's the perspective that look. I've been loosely following it, and I watch people commentate on it and people tweeting about it, and they use the perspective that Crowder's like Nick. Like like the $50 million is going directly to him.
Yeah.
No.
And then that's it. And it's like, no, dude, there is people involved in this. There's employees. There's bills that go along with this, and then there's also stipulations that cuts that shit by like a 20% every time he gets dinged with something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, he's gonna be he's gonna lose money in this deal, in my opinion. And people see it from the perspective where it's like me getting a $50 million deal.
Yeah.
That would be Ferraris for my ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not signing a football player; they're signing a football team.
Yeah,
You know, everything that comes behind that. But
When it was-
it's like he had a lot of support, and I was behind him too with that. And a lot of the things that he came out with that first video makes a lot of sense. And then the phone call dropped. I think that's where he lost a lot of people. I don't agree with how he dropped that, but I mean that's Steven.
yeah,
Like,
I don't have a problem with
it's
it.
total. It
personally,
was
but-
legal at that point. They had not. It was a hostile conversation from the get go. They both felt like it was hostile, so I don't see why it's that crazy to record a conversation. I wouldn't have done it that way, but I'm not Steven Crowder, and
Yeah, well,
it's just how he operates.
I think the interesting thing, I know people are mad about the phone call being recorded, but the interesting thing is if he didn't record that phone call, then Jeremy Boring's explanation and making it all about the money would have had more credibility. But when he drops boring, basically blowing that out of the water, and he himself saying, but yeah, if some new talent, you're picking up some new talent, not me, somebody else, you're gonna have this. And he's like, yeah, they get to be a wage slave for a while. It's like that. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea to say. I don't know why that was like why that's in his mentality. Even if you're talking with friends, like you're talking about business with someone, and you may be friendly with them, but if that's your perspective with friends, then that means that's kind of your perspective, and that's probably more concerning to me, is that that you're referring to new talent that's going to, you know, presumably boost the Daily Wire, who, and I'm going to say this, and I don't mean this in the negative way, they're exploiting the new talent. Like I said this yesterday when I talked about it, but when they're taking someone at 200,000 subscribers and then pumping a bunch of money in to raise them to 1 million, that's because it increases revenue for the Daily Wire to do that. That investment is worth it to them. They're exploiting that talent, and that talent being able to carry those numbers. Some can. I don't think Candace Owens can, because I looked at her numbers on YouTube. Like, I didn't even know, but I looked at her video numbers and I'm like, oh shit, like she's not pulling anything for views.
Yeah, I don't really know why she had to like wedge herself into this situation. She really wasn't a part of it.
To get those views.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never really been a fan of Candace Owens and her tokenism. She's like,
You-
oh,
you-
I'm
you
the
said
black
there-
conservative.
she said
I'm the black
something.
conservative.
You said that she had like some meltdown. I've heard of this. I just never saw it.
It was,
So, like,
it was yesterday.
Yeah.
oh, so
it was
this just happened.
yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and she released her videos on Crowder have done 2 to 4 times better than her other videos do.
Yeah, because it's drama.
Yeah, it's drama, but her regular videos are for a million 3 subscriber channel, like 8 hours ago 17,000 views, a day ago 24,000, 25,000.
Hey, that's less than I get.
51,000 2 days ago, 46,000, 53,000. Like these are not strong numbers. She is not pulling heavy stuff, and I don't know. I don't think she made herself look good at all on Tim Pool. And I don't think her videos, because she didn't need to insert herself into the situation. It wasn't about her, but she comes across as like Daily Wire's attack dog, and that's a bad fucking look, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But no, I thank you. I wanted to address it because I know you're getting a lot of people talking about it. Some people in the chat have asked, like, are we going to ask Garrett about it? So I wanted to just like get kind of your
I get it.
perspective on it
Like,
quick.
you know, I'm friends with Steven, and I back Steven with a lot of things, and including this situation. Like, I think that offer was ridiculously low.
Yeah,
That was all the
definitely.
terms in it, bullshit terms. And I think that he should have gone independent in the beginning. He should have never even reached out to anybody. He should have just, as soon as they left Blaze TV, just gone independent, because you can do it. Because I think Steven can do it. He has the power to do that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
just do that. So I think the idea of let's just have creators jump on, and he's always talked about this, kind of passing the torch to other people and helping build other channels. I think he should be focusing on that. So I like that idea. I talked to him the day he dropped that first video. He texted me just to let me know it was going to happen, because he knew some shit was going to come my way. And he was like, hey, I'm doing this thing. And I was like, I was watching the video when he texted me that, and I was like, I think you should do this. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
All the other drama stuff, I don't like drama. Drama's stupid. This whole situation is gay, and it shouldn't even be happening. But I do think that you should be doing this independent and a network idea. So, you know, I'm with Steven. He's my bro. Phone call was a little, I don't think that was the best move, but he did have receipts, and it did kind of vindicate him a little bit whenever Jeremy came out and said, hey, he was hostile to me. I never had a phone call like that before in my life, or whatever. And whenever Steven just played it, they're like all even keel. Like, yeah, sure, it's a little combative. The words are, and the way Steven's pushing it, but he's not like yelling at it. Whenever you hear Jeremy say it, you think, oh, he started just yelling at me. And
Well,
then
and
you
also
play the clip.
I mean, Daily Wire outed themselves on this. It was a little bit much. because it could have remained like they could have just not addressed it.
Right. Yeah.
Or they could have addressed it way better. They could have said, Jeremy could have come out and said, you know what? We made an initial offer to Crowder. Clearly he wasn't happy with that. We wish Steven really well in his endeavors, but we just want to let people know that we take our contracts and our offers very seriously. We've been doing this for a long time, and we tailor them individually to creators. And so, when we pick up young talent or when we pick up old talent, we do this in an individual way. And we're trying to build a business and also build a movement. And he could have left it at like a 5-minute thing, and that would, I think, really have undercut what Crowder did and kind of taken the heat off of them. And instead, he went too far. But I want to remind everybody what actually happened. So we're going to just watch this little bit where he plays just at the beginning. This is what people are mad at.
Candace, I'm talking to you. The thing you should be most mad about is that Daily Wire lowballed you and you didn't even know. You probably thought that you played it real big with your attorney. Oh yeah, we negotiated out those bad terms. We did this, we did that, and you're realizing in real time right now that you got played by Daily Wire. You got played, and you didn't know it because the next words out of your mouth were they discovered me when I was a young talent on YouTube. Crowder was advocating for your failure. He was trying to protect the next Candace Owens, and you're too dumb to realize it.
That
man,
smug look. I love it.
My man Hambly. That was good shit.
That was good.
So, yeah, a friend of mine texted me. They're like, "Hey, did you see Hambly's new intro?" I'm like, "No." I was like, "Oh no."
Oh.
Oh God. Yeah, I kind of laid into Candace a little bit, but I don't care. I'm never talked to her. I'm never gonna. I don't have any reason to.
Anybody remember when Candace Owens owned a company that was a doxing company?
Oh shit! You're
that?
bring that up.
You guys remember that?
I've
Yeah.
heard
And then all of
about
a
it.
sudden, the next year, she turned into a conservative.
I didn't actually hear about that until yesterday. People were talking about it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh, yeah.
I still don't know the full story.
Yeah, from what I remember, it was a long ass time ago. It was like 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
She had a company that was basically like Bully Hunters, but like a proto version of that, where you had a website where if you had somebody that was being toxic online, you could put all the information you knew about that person and make a profile for them on this website.
Damn.
So like their name, their address, their phone number,
like
all that
Unifarms.
stuff. Kind of, yeah. It was like she was starting her own thing, and it was all to stop racism and toxicity on the internet and all these.
Oh God.
Yeah, she was
that
all
worked.
on the completely other side. She was an SJW at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that she
SJWs.
had some. She started off with some other channel too. Someone in my Discord said, right, like
The
the
Red Pill Black chick or
Red
something?
Pill Black, or yeah,
Red
so-
Pill
Yeah,
Black,
so
yeah.
and then she got canceled. A lot of people, all of the commentary channels at the time, did videos on her. She went away. A year later, she comes back as a black conservative, and then she's like, take off because everybody's like, oh, we've got one, you know. So and she's just been riding that the whole time.
Drex, how do you like the conservative tokenism?
Oh, dude, it's hilarious.
We got a black. We have
We
one.
got a black.
We got a black.
We got
Yes.
one.
We got one.
He was in
And-
the hood getting beat up, and I grabbed him and I saved him, and I brought him out here. And now he's here to talk about how cool it is to be black and also conservative.
It's painful to see. It's really disturbing because let me tell you my big issue with people like that is that what Garrett just said. The moment you start to dig back and you reach back, Garrett, you ever notice these people are all the same? They were always literally like they did a total 180. It's a fucking grift.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all it's ever been. When you see these people trying to pull this whole like, oh, and now I'm aligned with these political views, and I'm like, are you though? Let's start going back. Now here's the thing. You can always say a person experienced like personal growth and blah blah blah. Because I mean, let's face it, people have changed religions, people have done other things, right?
Of course.
The question is, how genuine were they in whatever it is they were doing? You see what I'm saying? Like going from full SJW and you were doing all this other stuff and you were talking about the black family and all this shit, and you just went completely 180, and it's like, wait a minute, what just happened? That's a tough pill to swallow for me.
Yeah.
Black conservatives in general, I stay away from them because they're fucking corny. I had to call out one back in the day, a couple of years ago on Nick's show, because these people live double lives. I know they're frauds, and it is what it is.
That goes for everybody in the conservative movement. But there's so many wolves in the right movement. Bunch of shitbags. I'm not gonna name any names, but I know shit. All right.
Oh,
It
they're
happens
pedophiles
all
on the
over
left
the
also.
fucking
I've
place.
heard CPAC is like just a semen infested
Yeah, it just gets
cesspool.
ridiculous there.
I've
So
never
yeah,
been.
it's like just be
Thank God.
vigilant on the people that you put your faith into. You know, like
And just don't put your faith into people.
yeah, just don't do that. Don't become like a sycophant and like I follow this person regardless of what they do or where they came from. So just like pay attention.
Okay, let me start hitting these super chats because we've got quite a few here on YouTube, and I need to move to Rumble before too terribly long. We've got Frederick Little. Thank you for the very large super chat. No message attached, but I appreciate it very much. Thank you, sir. Adam K. Hey, Rackets. It's almost my birthday, and I found a Willet Straight Rye and Whistle Pig 12-year. I've been looking for these in Australia forever. Gonna be a good birthday. Also got engaged recently, so cheers, brother. Hey, cheers, Adam. Enjoy that. Oh, that Whistle Pig especially.
What's the new one you're drinking?
I wish I had some more.
I have Thomas S. Moore. Ever had this?
Never heard of it. Looks good.
It is good. It's extended cask finish, finished in Cabernet Sauvignon cask.
Ooh, that's the color. Yeah.
95 proof. Not bad. Not bad. Good stuff. I go with sometimes I go with the legal theme. It's Thomas S. Moore, not Sir Thomas More, but I still there we go. Hayden 75. Deadpan Gage was the first I saw mention Camelot's movie with the alien slightly and suggested Galaxy of Terror, maybe the movie. Several others said it. There you go, Camelot. Check it out and see if that's it. I gotta watch this thing, man. Galaxy of Terror.
It sounds crazy.
K to the Swiss, my favorite 80s B movie, titty flick, is Dead End Drive-In. Kind of pre-Mad Max timeline Australia. Cars, boobs. What more can a guy ask for?
Damn.
I've never heard of Dead End Drive-In.
Dead End Drive-In. I'll write this down.
Yeah.
I wish Prime had all of these movies. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. And I'm so mad they got rid of the best movie that's ever been on Prime.
What's that?
Piranha Double D.
Oh,
Well, at least you got to watch it before it left.
I watched it 3 times on Prime.
Is that the 3D?
On Twitch. Yeah.
3
Well,
double
Yeah.
D.
3DD. It's the
3DD.
sequel.
Yeah.
It's the sequel. Dude, it was
Gianna Michaels
perfect.
is in that movie.
Yep. Yeah, look
Drex
at
is
Drex.
gonna watch it
Drex
now.
suddenly. Drex
He's like,
suddenly
"What?"
Oh, wait. Okay.
That's the sweater. That's the sweater look there. He's got to watch it now.
Drex, you would
Big fan.
look
Big
at your face. Drex, you would love this movie. It is the most honest movie on the planet. It knows
great.
exactly what it's doing the entire time. It's just pure comedy and raunchiness. That's it. No
And an
apologies.
occasional piranha.
Yeah.
And David Hasselhoff.
Wait, he's in it?
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Oh God.
They have him
Of
as an
course.
honorary lifeguard at the water park. He's like, I'm not a lifeguard, I'm an actor. It's so fucking funny.
Piranha. Glorious,
God,
man. That was a good
it's
time.
Oh,
Marcel
man.
Or who else remembers Red Shoe Diaries?
Oh,
I
yeah,
do.
David
Oh
Duchovny.
my God.
David
Rachel
Duchovny.
Thank
David
God for
fucking
free Cinemax
Duchovny.
nights or whatever it was on.
That was
Yeah, the
Showtime.
weekend. The
Or
weekend.
Showtime, yeah.
Hey, Jeff, do you remember those days where you had the trials? Remember that? Like you
Yeah.
had Skinamax for a trial week. It was about I want to say
Yeah.
about 3 times a
Really?
year,
Yeah.
right? About 3
Yeah.
times, 4
Yes.
times a year.
14
Yes.
days of HBO.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
dude, it was
But,
great.
but then you got to go like in the middle of the night, put the blanket over the TV in your head
I
so
was
the parents
caught.
can't see the light.
I was caught one time, dude. We had a house that had like a roundabout, walk around this the kitchen, and then there was
yeah.
a living room on one side. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting like this, and behind me is the kitchen. My mom over my shoulder.
Oh no!
What are you watching? And like the TV's right there.
oh,
Oh
no.
God, it was the worst.
Oh no.
I'm watching.
God, it was the worst.
Garrett,
I
Garrett.
was out, full on like.
Garrett, it's not the worst.
Wait, what?
Oh, no,
I saw
no.
Monsters Ball with my mom.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Wow.
With
Oh
Billy
my
Bob
God.
Thornton,
Billy
railing
Bob
Halle
Thornton
Berry.
clapping to Halle Berry from the back.
Damn.
And
I
it
really
was,
like Halle Berry. She's a
it
great
was
actress.
At least
awkward.
that simulated what I was watching was not.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh,
That
shit.
seems
And I
pretty-
changed it
that
quick.
seems
I
pretty
changed it
brutal,
quick
dude.
to like MTV, because I had,
Yeah.
because I was thinking, I was in my my
You had to have
10-year-old
that.
brain. I was like, I'm gonna have MTV on my return button.
Yes.
Yep,
So
the return
anytime I
button.
hear,
That button is what you needed.
I hear anything, a door open, I'm like return.
A cat.
Yep.
But it wasn't fast
Anything-
enough. It wasn't
anything
fast
at all.
enough.
You hit that channel recall
Boom.
as fast as fucking possible. No, I was
She's like,
I was
wow, you
always
really
watching
like
this
MTV, don't you?
video of Backstreet
I love
Boys.
music videos.
You know what the best is though is that you do that and Garrett, it's on some shit that you would never listen to, like Hanson.
Yeah,
You like,
Yeah.
your mom's like,
I really like Hanson.
No,
I guess.
I
you know.
love Latino
Bop.
Hour on MTV. Yeah. Yeah.
Menudo, who doesn't like
yeah,
Menudo?
Menudo, the Menudo
Porque
boys.
le dos X. Yeah, no, this is
That's
a great song by Paulina Rubio.
That's my jam, man.
No, I never got caught when watching anything untoward.
Yeah.
It was a blessing. Marcel Dufour says, oh wait, I read that one. Rune Wolf, look into the Eliza Blue stuff if you haven't yet. She got Venti locked out of her Twitter for posting screenshots of a YouTube music video she's in and is now promising legal action. Would love to hear what you think of it. I think, look, I barely have talked to Eliza Blue for like 2 seconds in a DM group or whatever. I'll say this, like, no judgment on anybody involved because I literally don't know the situation. I think internet lawsuits are really gay. They're retarded, they're a waste of money, and they tend to not ever accomplish what you want them to accomplish. And yes, I'm talking to you, Montegraph, you retard. So anyway, but yeah, I'll kind of look into it. But yeah, screenshots of a YouTube music video, I think you're gonna have a hard time suing over that. Mythical libertarian woman moved from DC to SC. What's SC? South Carolina?
South Carolina.
And holy shiz, there are actual men here.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
that.
Not in DC.
Not in DC.
They're not all in Alabama.
yeah, they're going to Pizza Hut.
Nexus. After IBS, seeing big creators complain about recording phone calls makes me laugh. Internet blood sports has now transcended to business. Also, tell Garrett about Stream Me and Ethan Ralph and IBS in general. All that lost lore. God, I would rather not spend time talking about internet blood sports. It's hopefully
Yeah,
a
I
dead
skipped
era.
all that.
Good.
Didn't watch any of that.
You're very fortunate, sir.
Yeah, Elijah Schaefer's husband.
Yes.
Didn't watch it, no.
Chris Cola says, just wanted to grift. Lofty is joining my stream noon on Sunday to chat about Guillermo del Toro's The Devil's Backbone. Stop by if you like talking about quality movies with good people. Hey, there you go. Check out Chris Cola Sunday at noon. Stephen Cooper, Hash House is I recommend Blueberry Hill Dixie Meatloaf for the win. Oh, that's a restaurant. I thought we were talking about titty movies still.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Nexus, Ricada, tell them about Kitty Styles from Stream Me. He streamed 24/7, did drugs live, talked with chat, cheated on by chat, abused his sister, won against Ralph in Internet Blood Sports, beat Flamenco and StarCraft. Shout out iDoc.
Damn.
I don't know that lore.
oh my God.
I was on Stream Me. I was like always number 3 or 4 in their things because I would just multi-stream to Stream Me. I love Stream Me because they had this they had a leaderboard, and like the more minutes you streamed with viewers and then the more chat interaction, like you literally generated points, and at the end of every month they paid out bonuses on the leaderboard. The top bonus like $2,000. I would just sit there and just occasionally get $500 for streaming on Stream Me.
Damn, that's nice.
It's cool. And then they started censoring everybody, and then they got sued for stealing all their streaming software. Good job, guys. You fucking idiots. Dylan Beard, hey, Nick, turned 30 today. Can I get a toast? I have a wife and 3 kids, run a small business, and have humble beginnings of a YouTube channel. Any advice as well? Dylan Beard, dude, you're at 30 doing all this shit? You don't need advice. You just need time.
Yeah.
Cheers, brother. Keep it up. Enjoy your kids. Enjoy your family. On your path to independence. Well, you run a small business, so enjoy your independence. Keep going with it, man. Never be under anyone's thumb again. Cheers. Rachel the Riveter, you should check out Ben's take on it, which I thought added something to it. Also, Jordan Peterson's daughter, who manages his brand, did a video about it too. And then she has a follow-up with no message, but thank you, Rachel. I'll check them out. I'm gonna look more into it next week. People want to talk about this shit, so we're going to talk about it. And it's also kind of legal. It's contracts. The Field says the criticism of you shouldn't record your friends seems a little hollow, considering that if someone tendered an offer like that to me, I'd consider the friendship over. OmniStash Gaming, 1 month into dating a 38-year-old woman, I just turned 32. She wants marriage and kids before 40.
God, no.
I want those, but like 5 years out. She's kind of attractive, but kind of fat, but she has a lot of qualities that I want in a wife. Really struggling. What do? Dude, don't. Here's what I'll tell you what not to do. Don't ask the internet what to do.
Yeah.
On that one.
Yeah.
But if she wants kids in 2 years, within 2 years, and she's kind of old,
Get out.
and you're not ready for it, someone else will be.
Get
it's
out.
okay. You don't have
Or
to
she
do
gonna
that.
make you ready?
Just
She
tell him
gonna
the
get it.
truth, Nick. He's gonna end up with mutant retard frog babies. That's fucking
Scientific fact.
Fuck that, dude.
God damn.
No. We're not doing this nice shit.
The quarter black's out.
No, we're not doing this. No, I mean, if you just find the right person, she's still attractive at 38.
I just said someone
Run.
else will be ready for it.
Nick, run.
Yep.
If you're turning 32 and this bitch is knocking at 40's door, and
Get out.
like, I have these babies, I got baby rabies. I'll tell you how your kids are.
knocking on 40's door.
Your kids are gonna come out
Lordy.
looking like dude. They're gonna look like some horrible creature from like Rick and Morty's and shit. Like
knock,
dude,
knocking on
Eldritch
menopause.
horror
Yeah.
with an eyeball up here. Like,
eyeball and shit. Come on, man. Like you guys remember in The Simpsons the Halloween episodes? Remember that every year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's this kind of fucking baby you're gonna have when you deal
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a 40-year-old broad. Come on, man.
it's old eggs, man. You don't want to mess
Old
with
eggs, old oven. The bitches that look, the kids are gonna come out with other men's DNA from all the dudes who squirted raw nut up in her. They shot the club up. I can't believe these guys asked these questions. Jeff, can you believe someone asked a question like that?
I'm just glad one of us had the courage to let him down gently.
These fucking people, man.
Drex assembles children's toys with a sledgehammer.
Fuck these kids. Look,
No, so here's the thing. So I have disagreements with some of my colleagues about older women, but they tend to stop at the idea that these older women want kids. Like, because if you I think there are lots of guys out there who really probably don't want kids or aren't ready for kids or whatever. And if you find someone your age that you're attracted to and you jive with, go it. Like, not everybody needs to have a pile of kids. I think that's like a conservative push that is not true for every dude.
We got it handled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here's the
Garrett,
thing.
we got enough of these damn.
Garrett, here's my problem. When you see these old bitches, right? And like, it's okay if you're just gonna deal with them, but you're not doing relationships. And God forbid you're not doing children. But look, these are what we call toolbox hoes, right? Screw, nut, and fucking bolt. You understand what I'm saying? These are some toolbox bitches, and that's how you treat them. I don't know where this weird thing came from, where someone's like, "Well, Garrett, I mean, I've been dealing with her for a while, and she's talking about of course she wants fucking kids at 40."
Yeah, she's looking at the clock going,
Look at the clock, like it is loud on the.
What was that? Was that Look Who's Talking? Your biological clock is ticking.
Tick.
Oh man, please, dude.
Like one of those horror films where ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
True
Yeah.
shot and fucking gold.
Hey,
Where do
if
come
you
up with
love
this
each
shit?
other,
Do they hand this stuff
stay
out
together.
at black meetings? Like,
I mean, look, man, I'm
you
just.
go to the black meeting and they're just like, by the way, the next time you talk about women over 40, here's your phrase for it. We workshopped this behind the scenes where we got 8 black people together, and when one of them told this joke, they all scattered. So
Yeah,
we
we
know
had to
this
go
is
ahead-
a banger.
we know
we
it's
had,
true.
we had to go ahead and hit people with that new language, because I'm gonna tell you what, man. I see, just like you guys were saying earlier. I think that was Camelot who said when he's in Vegas, he sees like weird scenarios, like, a 4'10" chick and shit. When you start seeing certain things in life, right? And when something like here's the thing, I could have been half asleep just now. I would have been like this, like, oh yeah, man, it was a long week at work. All I have to hear is certain words. She's 38,
40,
wants
woman.
kids, and I would suddenly snap awake. Like, wait, hold the fuck up. Because here's the thing,
Cocaine.
I'm gonna tell you what ends up happening, Garrett. I have these visions when I close my eyes. And I imagine what these fucked up children are going to come out looking like. Right? And you're still
Birth
feeding
from
a
those
kid
fermented
rice cereal at 7 years
Chinese
old and shit.
Cashmere eggs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to see you feed a fucking kid rice cereal at 7. 7 months, sure. Not 7 years old. Garrett, shout out to my man Stu in my Discord. Bola Stu was, he's out in Santa Cruz, right? And he tells us that in the tech world up in NorCal, you start seeing a lot of these, these women delay child rearing years, right? Childbirth.
Right.
And so what ends up happening is they don't have the energy to keep up with these young babies, right? And so they end up having these kids. The kids are all fucked up. All of them. Fucked up. And here's the thing. I'm tired of people lying about these situations. And here's the thing. It's similar to like having a gay son. Nobody wants a gay son. They just end up saying like no,
Can you wait till we're on Rumble? Oh my
he's
God.
our champion. He's a good kid. He's so positive. He's our world. Listen, nobody on this earth wants to walk around like a vegetable. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's your kid's name? Oh God, his name's Zucchini. No,
No, but Nick, you remember that, right? Well, hold on, Nick. Do you remember that was a Family Guy joke when Lois goes, the kid so fucking and they're like they all say it's normal and it's happy and they're living their best life. They go, but they're dead inside. I have seen, this is no lie, Garrett. I have been out in public. I have seen parents who are with mutant retard frog babies, right?
dude, I gotta.
And they
Literally
grow up.
pot-belly goblins.
And so Garrett, this is what happens. There's a certain point, right? Because I'll give you an example. As a parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
You, like I said, you close your eyes and you imagine certain things. Like here's a prime example. Hey, Nick and Lady Rackets want to go out and do something real quick, or hey, Nick can walk up to his oldest child right now and say, "You're in charge because Lady Rackets and I are about to go out and do this." When you have a kid like this, fucked up,
Christ.
okay, fucked up mutant retard frog baby. When you have one of these kids, they just grow up and get older. They're a burden on you, right? They're a fucking burden. And when you are a 32-year-old and you're asking, hey, Nick Ricada, I would like to know, should I go ahead and squirt a fucking seed in this old bitch? No, you don't squirt a seed up in this bitch. Do not shoot the club up. That is, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Garrett, that's the nut you should have fucking busted. You understand? You should have tucked that. Look, when you
Save
know,
it for
you
yourself.
popping bottles, and they pop bottles, put the cork back on your dick hole. Do
Hey, have you
not
seen those?
squirt in that hole.
Have you seen those things?
Oh, they got bottles you can put the cork back in?
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
pump the
talking
air out
about
of them.
bottles,
Yeah.
brother. I'm
Oh.
talking about the cum stopper. Have you seen those?
What?
Condoms?
I'm listening.
Nope.
No.
No.
Like
You
some
don't
that
wanna
like
listen. Someone posted one of these pictures. It was either in my Discord or something.
I need to see this.
Oh, is that cage thing?
No, it's not a cage. It's like a literal bottle stopper that goes in the top of the urethra.
No.
Oh,
Oh
no,
my
dude.
God.
No, hold up,
my
hold up,
No,
hold
dude.
up.
No.
Hold up,
I-
fam.
Someone posted that, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
No, dude.
It was not good. It was not good.
Dude, I'd shoot that bitch out like a bullet anyway. It wouldn't matter. It'd be a homicide investigation.
Same goes for the other way around, though. Like old eggs, you also have old seed. The older you get, you get some, demon babies like you're talking about.
but-
The older you
No.
get.
It's only
No,
14.
you ever seen like a 60-year-old dude have a baby? They turn out to be like all pale and like,
But it's only 14%.
lethargic.
though. So like by the time a man is 70, the max amount that his fertility can decline is 14%. A woman's is 100%.
Yeah, but the quality of that, the sperm
bro,
is
it'd be
not
aight.
top notch.
yeah.
Look, man,
So,
Genghis Khan
yeah.
was squirting
Correct.
that good nut until he went ahead and went in the grave.
Didn't he?
Yeah,
die
but
at,
he had like
38?
hundreds of kids.
No. Genghis Khan was old.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Hey,
I
my
gotta
man.
find- Look, I just need to know one thing. I have never seen you run in my entire life. I've never seen you run
Thinks about it.
ever. Okay?
might
Even when
be
you were
true.
playing basketball, the one game I watched when you blew out your knee, you weren't running. You were standing under the hoop, cherry picking like Shaq. I saw this shit. So I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
When you're around other black people, and someone does something either amazing or super hilarious, and all of them run, what do you do?
It depends. Because as a general rule of thumb, I'm not around lots of black people, because when there's lots of black people involved, there's crime. There's a criminal element. Somebody's going to get hurt, right? Like, listen.
It's true.
Me personally, actually, Nick, I told you what happened when we were in Breezy Point. I was with my mom, right? And we were walking back from the marina. This is no lie. Jeff,
Yeah, I remember this.
We're walking back.
Keep my name out your mouth.
So, Jeff, we're walking back from the marina, right? So I'm up in Breezy Point. We're at the resort, right? And
Breezy
I'm
Point
walking
is where
back.
white people go to relax in Minnesota.
Yeah, well, Breezy Point is where
So
white
it's
people go
safe
to get away
place.
from black people. Yeah, it's a safe place, so they can get away from black people, right? We're walking back from the marina, and
I haven't smelled a Somali in days.
and there's all these white people causing a ruckus. They're all over there, but they're just having a good time, right? And so because they're loud and they're having drinks, my mom kind of was like, oh, okay, it's white people, right? So we keep walking. She's like, oh Lord, Drex, it's so nice being up here, because if it was a bunch of Negroes, you already know they'd be shooting shit up. You know what I'm saying? They'd be the criminal element. Like, everywhere you see a large gathering of black people, it's never it's never anything positive. It's never anything constructive. It's always going to degenerate into some fuckery, right? It's going to be like,
Why did you bring my name in the beginning of this? Why?
Because
I
this
don't
is
know.
what you told him to say, Jeff.
It's on the script.
Oh, fuck, Drex. Oh, someone in my locals chat, they posted one of these things.
oh shit, is
It-
this the
it-
dick
it's,
shot?
it's a safe picture.
So this is the
Well,
nut catcher.
sort of. I mean, there's no genitalia involved in the picture, but it's an unsafe picture.
I'm gonna get mental images.
Do that.
Fuck me.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
Wow.
It's like
There you go.
it's like a spike.
Wait, so I don't get it.
So this isn't for like this isn't a mechanical like, oh, I need to stop it real quick. Here, I can stop it. This
No.
is like a
This is like
fetish.
A,
This
this
is
like
a
a torture,
thing,
like
like-
a CBT thing.
Oh my god.
there it is.
Yeah.
'cause, sometimes you need to stop it real quick.
No,
Right.
dude.
If
Like
there was some kind of thing that could stop
when
that.
I see that, I was in the bathtub when I was like 11, and there was a dinosaur in there with me, like a little toy. And I
Oh,
was
no,
laying, I was laying, and his tail was pointy, and it slowly floated towards me.
and you're
And
like,
I was just chilling, playing
No,
with
you did
a
not.
race car, and that thing floated.
Oh, don't
towards
pretend
me
you didn't,
and
Nick.
was perfectly aimed and went in my urethra, and it was like a whole week of me.
Hold
I
up, hold
couldn't
up.
pee. It was not.
you're acting like you didn't do that on purpose, like you
No,
just
yeah,
flew
I
in
will-
there.
I will
Come on,
admit
I have a dick. I know how they work. It don't work like
I will
that.
admit
I
when
don't
I'm
trust
wrong.
this at all.
Dude,
This
I have
story
put my
stinks.
thumb in my asshole just to test the elasticity when I was 13 because I was curious. Now I don't mind admitting if
YouTube
thing
is
floats in
great.
my pee-pee hole. It went in there. It was like the grace of God. It was like
This dinosaur floated into your dick hole.
The land before time. It's right in there.
hell
Does
was like
not
a
make
needle,
sense.
man. It was like
No, man.
Elite Neo says the Galaxy of Terror scene is on X videos. You're welcome. Oh my god. Nexus, wrong. Streamy was taken down by a group that patented streaming. Lawsuit to bankrupt them, and the censorship was done at the behest of Ethan Ralph. Well, there you go. There's the lore. Official Rogue Ent says, been following since Vic. You're one of the realest people ever. Can you raise one of your famous toasts for my wife and I are having a baby? Be our first child. A little nervous but excited. Official Rogue Ent. Don't listen to these naysayers, brother. Have babies. Enjoy your wife. Enjoy your life. Have a great relationship and a great time. Children are a fucking
How old
ride
is she?
and a
Yeah.
half. Drex,
he just comes on the screen.
Drex, turn your camera off again.
What's her age?
This is about to be a touching moment, damn it.
Enjoy the ride, enjoy the time, and there's nothing else on earth like having kids to make you frustrated, but also make you actually enjoy it at the end of the day. Cheers, brother.
Damn.
Down
Damn
the
it.
pipe.
I tried to inhale liquor. Otto Rommel,
Doesn't work.
my awkward Red Shoe Diary story. I live in LA and pay for private school. Lots of famous people's kids. Took my son to his buddy's birthday party and met the mom. Quickly realized I had seen her many times on Red Shoe Diaries. Nice to meet you. Oh, shit. Crispy Ginger, Drex is the younger Uncle Ruckus. Okay, we got it. We got a few more. Yope says, "I want an original Big Brain panel reunion." Me too, but I gotta get Keon on here covertly to do that. Jacob McQuaid, finally a person of color in the show. Hi, Garrett.
Multiple
Soulblade.
colors.
So I asked one of my black friends about guys' obsession with feet, and then I'm supposed to say this in Drex's voice. Brother, you just gotta open them toes and go to town. I don't get it. You gotta open them toes.
No, Nick. It's real simple. There is a direct correlation between
To feet in your butthole.
Here you go. Good feet.
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
There's a direct correlation between good feet and good vag. There's a 1-to-1 correlation. A woman with immaculate feet has good vag. These Sour Patch stank pussy having assholes. What ends up happening is when you look at their feet, is the foot immaculate? Hey, watch this. Hey, Camelot. The chicks that you smashed, the girls who had immaculate feet, which means they didn't have that crusty ass heel. They had immaculate feet. It was always good, right? No weird smells, no fucked up pH balance, right?
Now there was like 3 girls out of like the 100 that were pretty bad, but I don't remember their feet, man. Like there's this one girl.
Rex, this is a white
Not
man.
focusing on the feet.
There's this one. I'm not a feet guy. There's this one girl that I hung out with a bunch, and her feet were smooth, and she was easily the creamiest slobber pocket for real.
Damn.
But dude, she could go to the gym and shit, and I could feast, and it was nothing. It was great.
See, that's what I'm
Did you just say the words creamiest slobber pocket?
That's right.
Hey, how many different words do
That's
you
one
have
example.
for this, Camelot? God,
I'm still
damn
stuck
it.
on fucked up pH balance. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know what
Well,
that
no, I
means.
understand.
Oh man, look,
Well,
Jeff,
y'all
it
know
has
what I
gotten
mean.
look, Jeff. These hoes' diets are shit. Just start eating. All you bitches just start eating pineapple. Okay.
You know what I mean? I just never heard it expressed in that exact
Oh,
terminology.
it's
before.
awful. There's broads out here, Jeff. Like, here's the thing. Have you ever been that dude who does the face? And Nick, you're anticipating.
help
You're like, you just do this. You're like, you go from like excitement. You're like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. And you reach, and God forbid you finger check, because we always finger check. Always finger check.
Yeah.
We learned this in middle school. You always finger check first, and when you're touching her and caressing her or trying to take a bra off, you always like this. Shut up. Get your hand around and try to. Yeah. You
Just
try to,
a little check.
Yeah, covertly try to move your nose around the fingers you just fingered her with, right?
Yeah.
This has been going on since middle school for those who don't know. And if the bitch fails the test, going down on you is not happening.
Nope.
We're packing 2 rubbers. We're gonna double wrap it. Because
Why don't you just have a cramp and leave?
Or that
I got a
like,
headache. I got a headache,
bitches.
man. I can't.
No. I've literally left bitches right there because the pussy stank. I said, look,
It's
why
like
is
the
this difficult for
borderline
you?
ones that are questionable? You got to make the judgment call. It's the
Yeah,
borderline
judgment
ones.
calls like, hey, Jeff, hey, let's take this to the shower. Let's do a shower scene. I don't know what it is. I know you've done it.
Let's take this
Nasty
into the
bitches.
hydrochloric acid bath. We'll dip you in
Fuck,
there. We'll
man.
wait
These
36
bitches are
hours.
just ain't shit
Dude,
bitches
they're-
out here, man.
Drex,
We'll get a
Drex.
penicillin shot for you.
Drex,
Fuck,
there
these
was
bitches are
there
terrible.
was one. Look, I've been around the block, and when you find the stank girl, you know
Yep.
it's always very similar to the stank girls. There was one girl though. I don't know if she stuck like gerbils up in that shit and let it die and rot, but I've never smelled anything like it. It was like
Damn.
opening a freezer that was in like an abandoned garage from the 40s.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that's like an instant drop though. Like
Yeah.
if I get a smell like that,
Yeah.
I go down. Like
These men
I gotta
hate
get out.
on marriage, and yet look at what they're subjected to.
No,
I have
I
never run
left.
into any.
I left. I took her panties off
Yeah,
and
Yep.
the middle part stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's the
No,
poop.
dude.
Oh,
You go like this. It's
come
like
on
it's
now.
like Nick. It goes like this. You know,
No, I
you're in the
don't
old cartoons. It goes. Poof. You're like,
Ah.
oh,
the green.
yeah, the little
Yeah.
green.
I'm
Dude.
so glad I'm a one woman
Drex,
man.
I've never opened the
Like,
garage
damn.
door and found mildew. Be a one-woman man for the love of Christ.
Oh,
Damn.
Look, Nick, it would be great.
Has it been
but
an
here's-
hour yet?
Yes, we're
Yes.
trying to get through it. Drex keeps talking about these damn retarded potato babies.
No, they're mutant retard frog babies. And
I'm sorry.
And
you've
Nick,
seen
you
them,
don't
don't
know.
lie.
I wouldn't want to misquote you.
And Nick, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Stand-directed.
A lot of them come from these sour patch stank pussy having assholes that they were side chicks at
Bad
best.
feet,
Bad
stanky
feet.
pussy,
Stank. Because look, Garrett,
frog babies.
Garrett, what choice do these kids have, right? They came from these ratchet assholes who
children.
couldn't keep their pussy right. And then what
They're
happened?
old.
They old bitches, 38 and above, squirting out demon spawn, right? And then this is what we're left with. Now you got a stick-up kid in your fucking face.
Yeah.
And these
Look,
stick-up kids are recession-proof.
I have a solution for all of this. I do.
I bet you do.
Fieldofgreens.com.
Oh.
Fieldofgreens.com. This is your supplement for all of you unhealthy ass hoes out there with those stank genitalia. What you need in your life is a little bit of fruit and a little bit of vegetables. And sometimes when the stripper boots are too tall and you're too tired to go to the produce section of your grocery store and have a man cook it for you, you can just grab Field of Greens. It's powdered fruit and vegetables that you put into a liquid, which sounds weird, but I've got some right here. I'm going to demonstrate. I've got it right here. Here's the container. You get a little scoop of this guy, 10 grams of this shit. It's 1 serving of fruit, 1 serving of vegetables. You slap that shit in some water or your drink of choice. And ladies of the night, I know you like vodka. You can just put it in 12 ounces of vodka. That's fine. You're going to drink it anyway.
Or
Just
claws.
shake-
Put
You
it
get
in
a
claw,
shaker
man.
bottle like this. You shake that shit up. It's real simple. Field of Greens, not only does it do this one gives you antioxidants and energy. So it's got some natural caffeine in there for you. Everything's organic. It's vegan if you're gay. It's non-GMO if you're paranoid. And it's also non-dairy, I think. What's the other one? Vegan, GMO. Oh, it's gluten-free if you have a weak system. So it's perfect.
There
You
you
just
go.
take this stuff. It's delicious. It's actually really good. Like, that's not a lie. I like this. I drink 2 of them a day. They're fantastic. Great sponsor of the show. Go to fieldofgreens.com. Use promo code NOSE. Get yourself a discount because it's not the cheapest thing on earth. I'm not going to lie to you. They're not super cheap, but they are good. And they can get some of those fruit and vegetable servings in if you don't have time to eat like me. Like, I don't fucking eat during the day.
Nick, you
most
got to
of the
do
time.
something about that, man. And I hope that those supplements definitely help these hoes' feet. I don't
That's
know
what I'm
whether
talking
they
Yeah,
about.
from the
Yeah,
top.
whether
No,
they
dude,
Top up.
top
Field
up,
of
like whether they
Greens
drink
is
it or they rub their
people.
feet in it.
Drex, no, dude, that's a great point. You ever have the girl where she's like, "Man, I'm just, I'm feeling weird. I'm lightheaded. My head hurts. I got vertigo." And I'm like, "What have you eaten today?" And they're
Yep.
like, "Oh, I had half a coffee and a saltine cracker." And I'm like,
Yep.
"It's 8 p.m., bitch. What are you doing?
You got,
Yeah.
Drink
You're
you some
dying.
of the
Well,
Field of Greens."
I eat in the evening, but I don't, like you're supposed to eat like 4 or 5 servings of fruit and vegetables.
Yeah.
If you eat like one solid meal a day, even if it's huge, you don't get that many fruits and vegetables
Nope.
usually. You got a lot of
6 a day.
protein in there. I don't eat a ton of carbs.
hey, Nick, do you know what I think is going to be really funny?
What's that?
When your oldest boy gets his driver's license, he's going to be like your food mule.
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
I'm gonna send him out to get food all the
Because
time.
Yeah.
he's almost there. And it's
I'll
like,
give you $3 if you go get me a taco. Like right now.
I can't wait for that, man.
you just text him, like, go get me food. Go get me this.
Dad, can I borrow the car?
I'm gonna blow up because I'm already like, hey, give me my controller. Could you get that remote? Could you get my phone? Could you give me a drink? Could you fill this up?
Yep.
Hey, could
I'm
you
just
go
gonna-
down to the store and
I'll make
Enjoy
a
that
meal-
while it lasts.
I'll make
They
a meal
figure it
prep
out.
for me.
I got 3 more right under them.
NCAA,
See, I'm playing ahead.
Drex, NCAA Cat is in the chat. She says, I've never heard you complain about my feet in your butt. Talking to you. Just so you know.
You guys are all the worst. Look,
It's not it's just
Camelot,
her. I didn't do nothing.
These guys starts rumors about me about foot butt pleasures and all kinds of weird
I didn't
shit.
start the rumor. You did.
Look, it was all you and her. And the next thing you know, I was in Jeff's chat and I saw a damn Baldo emoji. I was like, how did a Baldo emoji show up?
Oh my
We're
god.
prepared.
People have made my head into a little octopus with Baldo tentacles now.
You
In
win.
the GIF, it's disgusting. Jesus Davila sent a super chat or sticker that says "coming soon." Always. Real Hydro PX says Drek is whack and predictable. Can you please have Dick come on instead of Drex? He will pick a person to agree with his BS. Oh, there you go. We'll have Dick on sometime this coming week. Doge says, Drex, here's some gas money to go dig out that Hydro PX guy's wife. Just kidding. Nick, if possible, could you please show Drex that balloon guy video? Dude,
Balloon guy?
Okay, so I do a new segment called What the Fuck Wednesday. And I'd forgotten to plan for it on Wednesday. And Maiden Iron from my locals chat said, hey, what about What the Fuck Wednesday? We need a palate cleanser because we were talking about pedos and shit. And I found a video online of a man who's sexually attracted to balloons.
What?
They're called lunars. There's a name for them, Drex.
Lunars.
It
Now,
was-
right off the top, that sounds like it would work, but that's more like a moon thing.
Well, it's
Probably
L-O-O-N.
Is it like ballooners
Like,
and they just
yeah,
lunar?
L-O-O-N,
Oh,
yeah, not,
okay.
not L-U-N-A.
Okay, makes
So-
more sense now. Makes more sense.
God, it was fucking weird.
Yeah,
Um,
I remember that dude, and he like married a bunch of balloons, and he like filled his house full of balloons.
But he
and,
had a
like,
wife. He
Yeah,
had a
that's right,
wife,
and she
too.
supported him.
Yeah,
Man.
but she
And his
didn't want to
brother
Get yourself a
is
wife
an
that supports
addiction
you.
counselor.
Wait, are you serious?
His nephew's an addiction counselor, and
Oh,
he's like,
Jesus.
so I've heard from the family that you kind of like balloons. It's like, yeah, I love them.
Love
This
balloons.
man would rescue balloons from used car lots, Drexel.
And he's like, I love the sound they make.
So what he'd do is when they like fall, like the helium starts running out, he deflates them, he treats them with talcum powder, and he puts them in sealed bags and keeps them. And he'll like reinflate them later or whatever. He has 40-year-old
why?
Hey, at least they're not actual
because
women
he
bodies.
loves
like-
them.
I'd rather him be doing that with balloons
I mean,
than people.
there was.
I
It's,
And
it's not
guess
as bad.
he
It's not as
loves them
bad.
intimately.
It's not as bad as that guy that would like go dig up like young girls and then like I don't remember what he did.
Stuff them.
He would stuff them and then just
Yeah.
keep and like after he died, like
least
they
they're
went to
human.
his house and there was just like stuffed bodies everywhere.
Holy
He
fuck.
apparently did not fuck them.
No, that's apparently
He
yeah.
just had tea parties and like
That's a waste of
talked to
time.
them.
like Michael
That
Jackson
is some
style.
weird shit.
Weird.
That is the weirdest shit I've heard. The second weirdest thing.
Solve
look,
these problems real fucking quick.
Garrett,
Society. you have
the
chance.
weirdest shit I've heard this month was the fucking trans maxing shit, and I didn't think it could get weirder than that.
I don't know. Enlighten me.
There's incels now who they're not cutting it as dudes, so they are trans maxing, as in they're flipping to the other.
They're
team.
min-maxing their life.
They're becoming women, so they're trans maxing, and it's like,
Oh my god.
and I ended up talking to Richard in my Discord.
Aren't they all
the
that
other
way?
night. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Normally, you would just think, oh yeah, the incel's mad because he's not getting laid or whatever, blah blah blah, or not getting a relationship. But these guys are basically saying, no, my life sucks so bad as a, you could be like, let's say you're a 5'5" dude, soft features, whatever, right? They're like, I'll just be a woman to make my life easier. It's like, bro, you're gonna get surgeries and using hormones? What the fuck?
Dude
Now,
does not
Drex,
have a
look,
dad in the house.
No, to be fair, if I was 5'2" and I'd do that shit. I'd be like, fuck this. I'm a girl. Chop that bitch off.
I quit.
You're not gonna be using it anyway at 5'2". Fuck it. Chop it off.
Man.
Okay. The Real Hydro PX also says, I would bet Flash, Lofty, even Anna would have something more original to say to compare to Drex. Drex is whack and you ride him too much. Damn. Are you getting tired of me riding you, Drex?
Dude, look, I love hearing these guys. I think the criticism is cute.
That was condescending.
Look, these fuckers deserve it. You know what? Because the same person who's sending these in is probably one of the mutant retard frog babies I was referring to.
Damn.
Fuck you and your mom. Now, back to the next super chat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get through we're almost done with super
shit.
chats, and then we'll move over to we got to move to locals or Rumble. Sorry. Thwolf says invite Lofty on. Not tonight, brother. Maybe next week.
I love that guy.
Sun Wukong. I do too.
Yeah,
I do
Lofty's
too.
good.
Sun Wukong says Destiny said he would want to talk to you about the Steven Crowder Daily Wire contact. Yeah, he reached out today. Destiny likes debates. I don't really like debates, and the problem with this is as I said yesterday, there isn't an objective right or wrong. You can have agreements or disagreements about how each party handled things, but there isn't like an automatically right, automatically wrong in this thing at all. My clear opinion is that the offer from Daily Wire was shit. It was a complete lowball for someone like Crowder, and they knew it. And the way we know they knew it is because Boring basically said they were planning on paying him somewhere between 60, 70, $100 million. And then they came with 50, which is just not the best move for a collaborative offer with a friend and a colleague. You should start closer to where you don't have to start at the number or anything like that, but you should start much closer where you're going to be. They clearly thought he was worth, I think they would have settled around 90 million if they had negotiated it out. That's what it looked like to me. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But I mean, I'll talk to Destiny about stuff, but I'm really not into like gay internet debates. Last time I was on his channel was me versus 3 other lawyers, and all of them left embarrassed and sad. But that's, that's just what happens when you're on the right side of the issue, which was me on abortion in the Supreme Court. They got fucking roasted, and Pisco's a weirdo. You're still a weirdo, Pisco. Chris D, married for 12 years. Wife has seen me cry twice. And dude, that was a withdrawal.
And she cheated both times.
Jedi Shredder says Salma Hayek in Dusk Till Dawn. Red Cell 96 says Crowder now has to address the Sven computer and not gay Jared issue. It is a valid point in all this. If he's got them under NDAs, he literally doesn't, and it would be better of him not to. And if they took on those NDAs, they did it willingly. Crowder was not under NDA with Daily Wire. Daily Wire's not under NDA with Crowder. They get to speak their minds. It's way different. Plus, there's a whole thing with people who either leave employment or get leaved from employment and their perception of things, and that's why NDAs exist. So I don't agree.
You can go to Jared's Twitter. He said a little something today about it. So
Snafu says Drex beard looks nice and also praise the nose. Hey, thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Stephen
It
Cooper.
has gotten cold again though. So the reason why I have this terrible, because I never have a beard, right? It was like 40 below, and I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be one of those winters. And I kept waiting for it to get cold again, and it's been like mild since.
Potentially Criminal dropped a quick chat on Rumble. He says Salma Hayek and Frida, it's softcore at times. Dude, Salma Hayek and Frida did not look good at all. What are you talking about? Stop that shit.
I'm not into the unibrow,
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Stephen Cooper, Nick, pretty sure the movie you were thinking of was Phantasm. No. Phantasm was a horror movie that involved the silver balls of death and the tall man. Laserball was a sci-fi movie about a future sport where they were strapped to a table like an electric chair, and a laser ball, not a sphere of like silver or platinum or whatever, would shoot completely through the person's head, like bore out a hole front and back, and their brains would spill out and shit.
Sounds awesome.
Phantasm had little knives that would come out and stick into people. I love Phantasm, but that's not the movie.
I've got to watch that movie again. That is such a good movie.
Tall Man
All
was
of them.
great.
All of them are awesome. Tall Man's Walk is the most serious walk.
His walk is as serious as Tom Cruise's run.
Yeah.
Because I can watch Tom Cruise just run like they just need to. Did you say that's a movie or a
Why
YouTube
didn't Tom
clip?
Cruise star in the Prefontaine movie?
Yeah, just have Tom Cruise running. Wait,
it's
Nick,
not rollerball. It's not rollerball.
It's not rollerball, not at all.
Great movie.
That's a
James
spherical
Caan.
ball. Yeah, that's a great movie.
James
They-
Caan.
Not the
Rollerball
remake.
Is watch
Not the
the
remake.
original Rollerball now
Yeah.
and like look at America and go, holy shit.
Yeah.
This movie nails so much of it. It's fucking great.
As you watch the slap fights on Rumble and
Oh god.
Yeah.
Wait, did
Yo-
you here's one of those guys got like disfigured when he won. Did you guys hear about that?
Is that the dude that had like the whole side of his face like below the
It was
fuck
like
up?
It was all messed
Yeah.
up, man. I was like, oh.
he kept taking those hits. I showed Lady Racket. She's like, oh God, why didn't they stop the fight? I'm like, he won.
He won.
Yeah.
He won. His face looks like he was born to a 38-year-old woman. Next is Dio Martinez. In order to get monetized on YouTube, he'd need to change his show outright or create a new show. That deal causes all this new content to become owned by the Daily Wire, causing him to lose louder with Crowder. Jedi Shredder, when you switch to Rumble, does Drex do the remainder of the stream using his Jack Murphy voice?
Oh shit.
Stephen Cooper, Drex, you should get their input on the Porta-John poll I sent you on Twitter. We can do that on Rumble. Randall Gully, holy crap, Drex, I remember my parents rented Monsters Ball. We were watching, and obviously when they realized what was happening, I was sent to my room, and they didn't finish the movie.
Oof.
They did finish the movie.
They did.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah. They just finished it in their room. Steven that way says, Drex, pics of my breakfast from Hash House a Go-Go in your Twitter DMs show the panel chicken and waffles and massive pancakes.
Oh yeah, man. It's excellent.
Steve C. Hello, sir. Having a child in 3 months, starting to freak out. Could use a toast. I'm excited but nervous. Cheers. Dude, having to freaking out on your first kid, it means that you're connected, you're into it, and that's perfectly normal, brother. There's nothing you can do to prepare for it. No amount of words or reading. Just enjoy the ride and take it one step at a time. Cheers to you, man. You're on a whole new adventure.
Rock and
I
roll,
hope it's
just
the
let
sun.
it happen. Yeah.
Negro says Garrett goes to the meeting, but only 25% of the time.
I'm only invited. I don't ever get to go in.
Brett Cohen at TBE Godfathers does. He wishes to judge, so judge. I don't know what that is. Paige Parker says, I'm 32 this year. I don't feel old. That conversation kind of makes me sad and unwanted. Paige,
Good.
people. Jesus Christ.
Work on yourself.
Paige, the internet is full of opinions.
Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, Tim Pool.
Look, I disagree with you on a lot of things, but that's okay, right? Like, we get to disagree. Yeah.
I'm just saying that you sound a little non-committal there.
Non-committal.
You sound a little non-committal on that. You gave me a Tim Pool answer.
Okay, well, look, I did not spread my cheeks and sit on a fence. I'll say it. At 32, I don't think your life is over as a woman.
It's over.
38. It was 38.
Almost.
This chick was 32.
Oh, this chick. Oh, yeah. yeah.
It's
Yeah.
over. I'm gonna
See,
be honest. It's over.
I disagree. That's okay.
Nick, if you're 32 as a chick, you have to already be fully like with that dude and like literally on the cusp of like, hey, he's about to put the fucking seed in me tonight. Anything short of that, because think about it, the time that it's going to take you to meet a guy, get to know him, blah 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 blah, that takes time. At 32,
If you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could always just go out.
You could just throw a dart.
Yeah.
That one.
It's over. Yeah, it's over. You're 32 as a chick. Game over.
No,
Your
I
life
see-
is over.
You're okay. So your life's not over. Just the fun part of it is.
Yeah. All the fun part there, that's over. So
Because me and Drex, I can be clapping bitches when I'm 72. It ain't matter. We'll pump some air into this bitch. All right.
Yep.
But like, no, you it's over, baby.
Hey man, look, hey,
Camelot shooting mummy dust. He's like, I'm good though.
I'm good though. Hey,
I still got
Camelot's like, look, Cam is that dude that was sitting like that. That's that Southern queef right there. That's that Southern queef.
Oh my god.
And it is what it is. Like, here's the thing. It's I wish chicks understood this. Lady Rackets understood, Nick. That's why she got married young. These chicks out here talking about some, look,
You
we're
know
gonna
she
say,
had a kid at 33 though, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing, a fifth kid. You see what I'm saying?
It's true,
Yeah,
it was
she's
a
already-
A fifth fucking kid. Not Nick. Imagine Lady Rackets is in an alternate universe, and she's like, "I'm really trying to get married and have children." Someone's like, "Well, how old are you?" I'm 32. It's like, and how many kids you want to have? I would love to have 5 kids. You're like,
Yeah, it's not going to
Well,
happen.
you
not going to happen.
you shouldn't plan on having 5 kids when you're 32, but if you want to have 1 kid, you can do that.
Yeah, you might be able to get out one. You know, it is pretty
maybe
rough. The older
squeeze
you
out
get.
one.
Just not
The
38.
older you
Maybe.
Just not 38.
And you're on
These
that
hoes are
line with the
delusional.
demon frog babies. Like, you're on that line. Watch out. It might turn out it's 50-50 shot.
Gern Raptor says, seen Plane yet? Solid film with Gerald Butler. No, I haven't. Gerard Butler.
Gerald.
Probably. It probably got auto-corrected from Gerard, to be fair.
It is a weird name.
No hate. Bad Dragonite, hot vampire chicks, the 3 brides in Van Helsing, especially the redhead.
Yeah, redhead.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I saw Van Helsing once, but I don't remember much of it. Xander's Rants, where the women don't have enough drama this week on the panel. Oh, Jesus. Corn Pop, I'm only here because Camelot is shirtless. Nailed it. Xander's Rants, glad you left the cat painting up. Cats are the best. Amateur Ant says, Nick, don't listen to Drex. You'll get fat when you're dead. Maybe just bloated. Dead and bloated, brother. Bad Dragonite, obviously we need Abigail Shapiro's opinion on this stuff. The most necessary interview for Drexel's channel. When are you going to get Abby Shapiro on, Drex?
Look, I saw an Abby Shapiro mouse pad, and as you can see, I don't have a fucking mouse pad.
It
I
had
have
big
no
titties, didn't it?
problem. I need to get that.
Drex, you picked up your mouse off the desk. That doesn't
It's
show
still-
me that you don't have a mouse pad.
Well, I mean, look, you hear the
I don't have a
clack.
desk. Look, I don't have a desk.
Look. See,
Guys,
if I had a pad,
I don't have a car.
it'd be a nice, smooth little, little soft spot. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Because of course I get to branch out and talk about so many other topics and stuff. And here's the craziest thing. As we get into 2023, and you guys heard about that summit with the New World Order coming, shit's about to get realer than real. The hey big head texts are gonna come, especially to Jeff. Every white guy out there, all these white zaddies, you guys about to get a whole lot of texts because there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be in shelters. These bitches living in storage. They're out here living in storage containers, man. Dude, they're
called
gentrifying
tiny
everything.
houses.
so
now.
much right now, you asshole. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me because of you.
Oh no, not the beanie, bro.
Wait a minute. We got another one. This one. Here we go. Look at that.
They're doing me real. Look how they did me, man.
He's checking.
You know that ain't right.
You got to be better to do the finger test after that. I'm me says take this 97 cents. You are U.S. Jedi Shredder. Instead of strippers, the Lunars hire clowns making balloon animals at bachelor parties. Gross. Frederick Little says glad to be a member for 27 months. Nick, hey, glad to have you, brother. Thank you. Bogey 34. Anything ever happened to those first 5K on locals? Yeah, it's coming still. I haven't done it yet. These things take time. I don't have like a well-established merchandise channel, as you guys should know. And also the merch store that I do have doesn't have the thing that I'm providing for the $5,000 gift. So I can't do it through them. I had to source an entirely new thing. And, but we're working on it. 3 says, can I have a happy birthday toast for me? Caretaker for my husband, Mr. Sweetie, as he's recovering from a stroke. Kids are away. First birthday alone ever. Drinking some Dead Rabbit Irish whiskey and enjoying your show. Hey, yeah. I can do that for you, 3. Let me get this.
Wait, is that your kids or is that Garrett's kids?
That's Garrett's kids, I think.
Hey, shut up! Damn.
If it was my kids, I would have already said shut up.
It's always look.
I'll hire a black man to slap your ass.
I'll get him in here.
Get him in. Like so Garrett, this is what kills me. Every time I go to Nick's, when Nick always does the whole like go to sleep, because I'm like Nick, will you stop? He's always telling me to go to sleep, right? And so like my daughter, of course, we arrived there, right? I'm like, so Nick, do you remember when we were kids, and you had company over, and someone says, hey Garrett, hey, make sure you go to sleep, right? When you had a company over, what happened? You get all like amped.
Yeah.
Drex,
Go to sleep.
I get done with the show the other night. You go to bed. I do my follow-up local stream. It's 5:30 in the morning. I walk upstairs. Your daughter's in the damn kitchen getting food. I go up there. I said, the hell are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm getting food. It's 5:30 in the morning. Go to sleep.
Oh my
kids
God.
That's
all
my
crashed
kids, man.
out. And I'm like, go to sleep. And she's like, oh, okay. And she goes downstairs, goes to sleep. I was like, what the fuck is going on? 5:30. No one's even awake.
Nobody.
Not even entertained at this
No.
point.
Here's what's crazy.
Hungry?
Garrett, Nick and I did a show a couple years back. You remember this, Nick? We got done. It was like 3:30. And Nick's like, oh, man, he goes, I'm so fucking hungry, man. I just got to get up there. We opened the vault door. It's my daughter and Nick's daughter just sitting on the couch because of the video. Nick goes, what the fuck? Like, go to sleep. Like,
Go
Close
the
your
fuck
damn
to sleep.
eyes.
just go.
Yeah,
Lay
dude,
down. Just
All
do
the other kids are
anything.
passed out. Like, they're like sprawled over the couch, right? And it's my daughter. And they're literally just like sitting there, like giggling and looking at some video. I'm like looking at Nick, like, what the fuck? It was like almost 4 a.m. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck is
Sometimes,
this?
I stay up late
I'm gonna get the
because I do
Benadryl.
shows and I'm editing or whatever. After I get done, I'll go out and I'll check on the kids, make sure they're sleeping, checking on them, whatever. I open my girl's room and she's sitting in the middle, just full on toys everywhere. She's got a whole playset thing going on, and and runs and jumps in the bed like she's gonna pretend that she was asleep the whole time.
Yeah.
I saw you. I'm standing 2
I'm
feet
looking
away
right at
from
you.
you.
Yeah.
Kids, man.
Real quick, cheers to 3. Taking care of your husband as he recovers from really a terrifying incident. I hope he has a full and complete recovery, and that you're by his side the entire time. That is awesome. I love that. Sorry to hear that it's your first birthday alone ever, but glad you get to spend it with us. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you get to laugh a little bit and relax going into the weekend. And may your stresses be reduced as you carry into next week. Cheers, sister. And finally, Metastep says, apparently Eliza Blue got Brittany Venti banned from Twitter for posting a picture of Eliza that was already public in a music video on YouTube for 6 years. Yeah, I'm seeing this stuff. I'm not gonna like comment on the drama because I don't fucking know anything about it. I'll look into it, probably over the weekend or whatever. But I don't think people should do that. But I don't know what anybody's motivations are. I think again, these drama beef things get real fucking gay real fucking fast, and I kind of hate them. Because I just want everybody to go out and like make stuff and people to go pick the things that they like to watch and enjoy and do that. I don't want any of this like weird shit like, oh, let's cancel so-and-so or whatever. Like, please just stop. I have through 5 years of doing this, I've had so many people try to cancel my show. And I'm like, why don't you just make your own? Like, just do that instead. That would be better. And that's my preference. But we're going to move to Rumble exclusive. I'm about 50 minutes late on that. But to the YouTube audience, the Rumble link is in the description. We got 9,000 people watching live on Rumble. Pop on over there. Let's pump that number over 10,000. We'll continue the jokes and levity over there for a little bit. Catch you guys. I got to do at least an hour on Rumble. I might do 2. Who knows? It's spicy. I have to take my kid to a thing at 6 a.m. So I'm up late tonight. So
you're gonna try to do an all nighter?
Well, just till like I take him in at 6 and then I come home and go to sleep. Very, very simple.
That's an all nighter.
Yeah,
basically, yeah.
But I normally
like
go to sleep. I normally go to sleep at like 6:30 anyway. So like delaying that till 6:30 to 7 isn't a big deal.
Just have him drive the new car.
He doesn't have a driver's license. He's not old enough.
Look, it never stopped us.
So you drove
You drove a car that couldn't go over 26 miles an hour and never left first gear and was a death trap.
Yeah, it was. We actually, Camelot, one of our guys actually could have died, like literally fallen onto the freeway.
Yeah.
We got to the mall, and so we get there, right? And we go like this. The door just pops right open. It was a Suzuki Sidekick. And we all looked at each other like he was leaning against it.
It was held on by Velcro.
It was literally all he had to do was go like this. Camelot. If it would like hit a brake, all he had to do was go like this, like lean. He would have literally popped out of the vehicle onto the freeway. We literally were like, oh shit.
Everybody should have a car like that. It builds character.
Yeah.
It builds carbon monoxide in your lungs.
It does.
This thing was a death trap. Brett Cohen says, Pope, Redbreast Whiskey, Lustua edition. I'll ask my liquor store if they can get it. They don't get a lot of Redbreast in, but I'll check it out. Okay, we're moving over to Rumble. Damn it, Daniel says Tug had a medical emergency. Might give him a shout. Big shout out to Tug, good friend. I'll reach out to him and see what's going on. I hope he's okay.
Love you, Tug.
But shout out to Tug.
See you guys on Rumble in 20 seconds. If you're on YouTube, peace out of here. See you there. If you don't go to Rumble, catch you next time, guys. Peace.
See ya.
Peace.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen,